What is up, y'all? What's up?
What up, gang?
Howard's in the house. Howard, since you are here, we're going to use you as a testing ground because we were had to reconfigure some stuff. Can you hear us well? Can you hear me well? Can you hear Dan well?
Here. What's good, man? What's going on with you, bruh?
I'm alive.
I'm gonna bring back Cuh.
I saw a video where somebody was saying cuz they were I don't know what state it was. They were arresting him because he was causing a domestic disturbance or something.
Yeah.
He wouldn't get out the house. I don't know. It was a whole big thing. You can hear us good? All right, cool. Last test. Can you hear this? I just only can play a couple of seconds of it, even though we're going to be watching this in a moment.
The Buffy cancellation. It really broke my heart. I know that
That's it. I'm gonna leave it at that. But yeah, if you can hear that, then we're all good. Um,
Okay.
what do you got here? Let me look at. Hold on. Let me not disrespect Buffy's rundown. You know what I'm saying? And Buffy
That's
gone.
right.
Yeah, we about to talk about that. The Gachiakuta. Yep, we about to talk about that. Puffy seeking third appeal. How about no? Okay, all right. I don't want to hear about no SA people getting no appeals of no kind. All right, I'm standing hard on that one. City Girl Mayor is wait, which one is this? Is back now joining the Red Party and running for Georgia position. I gotta look that up, see who that is. Showrunner says Lantern is being called Lantern being called the Green Lantern show is stupid. I mean, because
Yeah.
making a show about a dude who puts on a green ring and flies around is not stupid already, right? Season 3 of Primal, I don't even know what that is, has finished. Very good animated show. Give it a watch. I don't know. I will may check it out. I'm very strict on mine, but I'll check it out.
Check it out.
Moonjin's High Guard video is out. I didn't not familiar with that YouTuber, but I'll check that out. People still talking about High Guard? Didn't High Guard end like last week or something?
Yeah. I thought it was over. Should be like a ghost town in there, or like off the server, deleted from the webs.
I don't know. It's time for the High Guard redesign video now.
That's true. Gotta bring it
Dr.
back.
Dre is a billionaire. All right, Dr. Dre is a billionaire. What party's he been to? Snoop Dogg is giving out the publishing to death row artists. Cousin Daz is pissed, and Ray J entered the fray, trying to reason with Snoop. Sounds like chaos. Shine was on Cameron and Mace podcast. Mace still got a podcast.
Yeah, he's got a podcast
All
with
right,
Cameron. They're
Mace and
wearing
Shine.
suits. I see like the clips on Twitter, and they're like wearing suits and like talking to old rappers, and whatever. It's fine.
So Mace and Shine brought up a time when where Sean beat up and embarrassed Puffy's bodyguard.
It's true.
Bodyguard lost his masculinity credit ever since then. Oh, I heard about this. Chuck Norris reported to be in the hospital after medical surgery. I don't want to hear about this.
Yeah, there was a bunch of jokes about it. They'd be like, Chuck Norris is rushed to the hospital, and some guy wrote, "Is the hospital okay?" Chuck Norris meme jokes.
It will be memed even after he passes. To be honest, like they're just gonna keep it going, you know.
Oh
So
yeah, it's gonna be like you knocked on the pearly gates, and then is the pearly gates okay?
yeah,
Stuff
word.
like that. Ha ha. It's Chuck. I mean, this is millennial humor. This is
Right.
Walker Texas Ranger mad lot to people.
Right. R.I.P. Kiki Shepard. Not familiar with that person, but rest in peace regardless. Creator of He-Man has a what? GoFundMe due to complications with dementia.
Oh yeah. Oh, I didn't know about the GoFundMe, but I didn't know about the dementia. He wrote the He-Man Bible, the list of things that He-Man can or cannot do, and all the Eternia stuff.
Right. Oh yeah, new season of Invincible's out.
I kind of fell off of Invincible, you know.
I kept up with it. I'll watch it. It's
I find that
things that I watch in between watching anime. You know.
yeah, it's like, you know, the non Marvel DC type animation projects. It's like they turn out to be this deconstructionist thing, you know, like it's like this edgy superhero stuff, or even something live action like The Boys. You know, I feel like these things just get repetitive again.
They
You know,
are.
it's hit the same.
I'm getting tired of destruct. First of all, I'm tired of superheroes, but beyond that, I'm tired of deconstructed superheroes.
Yeah, because eventually they're gonna have like a plot line or a story that moves forward beyond just like, you know, deconstructing the characters themselves. Like when I watch The Boys, every season's the same. It's like they're about to get Homelander, and then Homelander just flies away in the air. That's it. Like, you know, they almost get him, or he finds some way to like slink out and stuff. And then it's just like the boys hating each other, you know, the characters and that crew, and
Right.
it's all the same thing. And then like I'm assuming Invincible, like, you know, it's gonna be like dealing with the father and stuff for like all these seasons, and no dad, you know, that stuff. And then
Right.
you must join me, and then it's like every season, I was like, whatever. But I'll give it a shot because, like, you know, nothing else is on, you know. And especially from America, America's not really producing like adventure,
Not doing anything.
animation like that.
Ain't doing a damn thing. We got Devil May Cry.
That's true. We had Devil May Cry, you know, from the very canonically accurate mind of Adi Shankar. You know, like, bro, I'm just like, bro, Adi. You know what I'm saying? He likes the comics. He likes the video games, right? He knows enough about them
Is he being forced to make it back?
deconstruct them, right? And reconstruct them into his own image. But at this point, it's like, doesn't he realize like we in the vibe shift though? I think he must. I think maybe he, because you don't see him like on Twitter doing crazy stuff anymore.
They have his family held by ninjas, bro, and they forced him to make just making him lord.
No. I think it was that it was a certain window of time where you can get a movie deal or animation deal by taking something and moving parts around and not being, you know, accurate to the lore. Like you can get a Mortal Kombat script greenlit if it's not about Liu Kang, it's about a man named Cole Young, okay, a failed mixed martial artist whose wife hits Goro with the, you know, the Subaru.
Yeah.
You know, I think maybe now people are tired of this stuff. So in about a couple of years, I think you might actually get a Mortal Kombat movie or anything made where it's just like played exactly to what the thing is. Like you will actually have a Mortal Kombat movie where Liu Kang is a star. You will actually get like, you know what I mean?
I suppose I won't be around to care because like,
people want it, bro. Like they're tired of. Well, anyway, and that goes into the Buffy thing as well. So
before that, I just want to.
Yeah, I'm just saying that it does. So.
Yeah, it does. What Power says, am I going to cover 1348 ex voto, the next high guard? It's not really the next high guard, right? Like that's like more so like the next unknown 9 or something, like the next since it's not yeah, I will not be covering ex voto. I don't care about enough. I know they try to diss Knight's Path. If anybody who doesn't know what's up with Alpha Proto, Knight's Path is, it's some based developers making a medieval game, and apparently ex voto had 250,000 wish lists, and under 500. What was it? Under 500 actual players peak. I'll tell you right now what it is. Let's see. Ex voter, and it's starring a woman as a knight. Who's supposed to have a lesbian lover. And I guess people are saying that this is not accurate to the setting, but whatever. Other than that, they said the game is jank, and that the character design is not exactly appealing at all, and that's the thing. I think they wrote on a tweet saying like, "Oh, why do women have to be attractive?" And I'm like, "Are you admitting your character is it's on sale, bro?
I mean, I don't know. It just
it's,
depends on
on,
what kind of money you.
it's on sale."
It just depends on how much money you're trying to make. I mean, like you could make if you're trying to get like $200 million worth of sales. I mean, maybe you can't, but or maybe it could be done in a different way. But I guess the way they did it is not racking up the dollar bills.
No.
So they have to go back to the lab. But if they want to make some kind of a game that they feel is gonna hit that market, then I guess they have to adjust the expectations.
Well, apparently, allegedly, the it's the Italian government that felt that this was a market to be
Damn, bro, the government wants you to play video games. That's crazy, bro. They making video games.
Okay, sorry, it was 427 all-time peak. Yeah, all-time peak players, and right now,
Mm-hmm.
boom, there you go, boom, son. They cooking with fire, cooking with heat. 20 people.
Damn. Maybe they wanted this. Maybe they don't care.
Huh?
Maybe they don't care. Maybe they like this. It's like, hey, 20 people.
No, they put out a statement. As a matter of fact, I'll read that statement later after we cover our topics. Yes, they put out a statement. Trying to be nice.
They do it so much. So many games come out.
Said Mamma Mia.
Exactly. There's so many of these games that get like 20 players that come out every month. I figure, like, are they trying to do this on purpose? I mean, they got.
First of all, this came out this month or last month. I'm like, hey, y'all realize that Resident Evil just came out, right? If we're single player adventures, like, what do you think we're playing?
Like, you see the budget on some of these games. Right? What was the other one that we talked about? It had $200 million. Was that High Guard?
Yeah, that was High Guard.
Yeah, it's like $200 million, bro. Like, you could take like $2 million and get like a guy to make the coolest costume design you ever seen.
Facts.
You can go on ArtStation and just hire anybody.
Hold on, you can keep talking. I'm gonna get my glasses.
Right, so you can get like anyone to come in and draw this stuff and like make the designs crazy, sick as hell, dope. But instead, they just cobbled together some game and shoved it out there. And I guess they used some of the budget to pay off Jeff Keighley to give it the big ups at the Game Awards. So maybe they squirreled away some budget for that. But at the end of the day, it's like, what did it garner them, bro? They're shutting down the game. It's like, it's nuts. But that's what's going on a lot in mainstream entertainment. They're spending like these ridiculous budgets. They're taking all these production meetings. They're trying to throw anything against the wall and having a stick. But what they're not doing is that they're not spending the money to have any kind of research to see if people want these things in the first place. Like they'll have like a script, or they'll have like some character designs, or they'll have a pitch meeting, and it's like they can't reject it in the pitch. Like, this looks not, worthy of my $200 million. I'm going to say no. Instead, somehow they say yes, and then try to make it better as they spend the money and make the dang that shouldn't have been made in the first place. And then, I don't know, bro. Like, it's just a complete mess after
listen,
that.
man, the government wrote the game, so.
Yeah. Well, I have to let you guys know that I'm announcing my own game. So, my game is, what's this game called? It's called
1945. This is called 1348 Ex Voto.
1348 Ex Voto. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing my video game is called 1989 Ex Vato. It's about like a Mexican gangster trying to reform his life by teaching the youth to stop graffitiing the walls. And, he gets confronted by the gang. And then he has to use like, mixed martial arts to stop him. It's like kind of like Only the Strong, except it's like a Mexican vibe instead of like Only the Strong with Mark Dacascos, where he's like some Filipino dude or something. I don't know. I can't confirm that.
Yo, that's actually 100% more appealing.
You know what I'm saying? Look, we got the do-rags. We got La Bamba on the sound.
You
Yeah,
know,
look,
you had Alpha Proto hype. He thought we were doing the red game. Alpha Proto, so I'm sorry, we don't have red game money.
we're gonna put like
But
all
if
the
y'all
all-stars.
donate like $5,000, if you sow a seed of $5,000, brother, to the to the funds of React and Draw, then
Exactly, bro. I'm gonna have guest stars in my movie, bro. We're gonna have all the Mexican guest stars, yo. We're gonna have George Lopez,
Danny Trejo gonna be in there right now.
Danny Trejo, definitely. He could star in the movie, basically.
The
I got $2. We can get like Carlos Mencia or something like that.
The rat is here. It says it's okay. The fans of the game watch the Let's Play or review. After we cover these two stories that we're going to get into, I got something to say about Let's Play as a mini topic, y'all. Especially regarding Resident Evil, because I didn't know that this was a problem.
Sure.
Anyway, I ain't going to get into all that. Also, while I get this ready, we need everybody to go check on the well-being of Makani, man.
Why?
Because I don't know why he keeps making these votes where he almost played ex voto, bro.
It is what it is,
He was like, "Hey guys, I'm gonna vote." I'm like, "Why would you do this, bro?"
He's a true.
My man is a true journalist. Yeah, I am not a true journalist. I will never be doing those things. Y'all don't even ask me. Don't donate. I don't care. I'm not holding the
Sean's
vote.
like one of these commentators, like primetime television on the news. They don't really cover it. They just yell and scream, and
Yeah,
all
fact.
we're missing is the guest to yell at.
Mm-hmm.
He's like one of those late night talk show guys on the news networks. Anyway,
Yeah, I can't play stuff like that. It's gonna mess with my art style. Just seeing it. Okay, so as you guys know, there was supposed to be a new Buffy show, right? And well, how old was this news? Like it was around for like, I don't know. I kept hearing about it. Anyway, it was canceled. It was canceled, as you can see by the title here on the bottom of the screen. Sarah Michelle Gellar hopes the canceled Buffy reboot pilot doesn't see the light of day. I suppose we should go to the beginning of the saga. I think it's on Twitter's. Let me see. Hold on, let me get that up. Sorry. All right, here we go. The Clawfather says Sean only wants the good stuff, no crap games. No, that's a fact. I can't deal with it. It hurts me.
the thing about Ex Voto is that it's kind of depressing. Like it's just depressing. Like she's not, her relationship is depressing.
Your word.
Her romance is depressing. The game and the trailer look like, she was upset that people look kind of dour. There's no dragons or anything like that. There's no mystical things. These are the things that like, it's like, adventure people, it's like crack to adventure, like game enthusiasts. You know what I mean?
Well, I guess they wanted a grounded experience.
I guess it could, but it's like, I don't know. It's pretty dour time right now.
Yeah.
For everybody.
Yeah.
These things matter, I guess, to these mainstream people who are trying to get like a lot of cash, and it seems like that's what they care about, getting a lot of cash.
Right.
So I don't know. I mean, they want artistic experience, they'd be happy with what they get, but if they want cash, then they got to start, I don't know, thinking in cash money terms and stuff and all this.
They was thinking in anti-cash. Even Clawfather says here, you got to have a sense of wonder somewhere. Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
living in trash or like, can't be like this depressed, like, because like in the video beginning, her girlfriend's in the convent or something, and like she doesn't want to be in. It's all like, all right.
And spoiler alert,
right.
actually, anyway.
I don't know, whatever.
Anyhow,
we gotta get happy.
Yeah.
Come on, get happy. Anyway.
Well, I guess this is not particularly happy, but it is.
No, I could have to be happy. I'm just saying.
It is somewhat amusing. I guess. I hope all the people that didn't get to get into this production are not broke.
This story?
Yes.
This story? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we're still on Ex Voto. Okay, let's start fresh. It's very.
Oh, they ain't got no. I don't know. They haven't. They got government money.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, Buffy. Okay.
All
Right, so
right.
this story, what's going on with Buffy, Sean?
All right. So apparently, Sarah Michelle Gellar is going to explain that due to one man, one man who stopped at nothing to heavily indicate that he was not a fan of the show, the actual show before Buffy. He was proud of the fact that he never watched the show, and she is stating that that is the reason why the show didn't go on.
Yes.
Now,
This is a reboot of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. This new show is called New Sunnydale. And
now,
it features a newer, younger Slayer that people assumed would be trained by Buffy on this show.
it's funny because then that technically is not a reboot. That's like
It's like a revival.
soft reboots.
Yeah, people debate about these terms, right? So it's like those, I guess reboot is when they completely, it's weird because like reboot is like more like, it could be remake or revival.
I feel like revival is probably the correct term.
Yeah, this is a revival, right? So it's a continuation from the original series. It's not like a remake like when CBS does the new Magnum PI with, I don't know,
Oh God,
what's his name, and or the Equalizer with Queen Latifah.
that show don't exist, bro. Neither does that make
That show went on for 5 seasons, my guy.
What? What?
Big facts. Merrick, yo, I almost killed him.
Wait. Stop.
So, bro. So tapped out. He is on broadcast TV knowledge.
Wait, sorry, I just lost it.
Give it to a queen. I got it. Give it to a queen. Latifah. It's
All right, sorry, I'm back.
America's sweetheart.
Wait,
apparently.
what do you mean 5 seasons? Who was watching that?
Not me.
Yo, you just took the wind out of me, bro. What are you talking about? Why was it on for 5 seasons?
I will confirm. Okay, I will confirm. How many seasons is this?
No.
Yeah. 5 seasons, 74 episodes.
Who was watching 5 seasons of this?
I don't know, bro.
Okay, I'm back. Oh, that just okay.
Dude, first season was getting 12 million views.
What?
By the final season, they haven't even chalked it all up yet. But it's holding steady at like a 7 million view shit, something like that. It's ridiculous. Who was watching this? Anyway,
A movie so bad that we. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't mean to get stuck on the.
aggressive like I don't know why you want to watch this. Action is straight up cheeks, but apparently I don't know the charm. Queen Latifah. I don't know. I'd rather watch reruns of Living Single myself. But it is what it is, you know. I don't understand the new modern landscape of TV.
Hold on. Yeah, they did almost kill me. Hold on. Yes, Sabrina. 5 seasons.
5 seasons, bro.
Percent person of interest from T-Movie.
That's true. That's a good one. Straight up nuts.
Yo, no, that's the funniest thing.
It's, you know why? Because it's on CBS. Somehow people on CBS, they're just like, I don't know. They'll watch anything on there. Like these old people, they would watch anything on CBS, bro.
Yo, we need some kind of quality control, man. We can't. Yo, people got to do better for their like eyeballs, bro. Like we can't.
Nothing's canceled, bro. It's like you got insta hit if you're on CBS. People still watching this show with the dude from Smallville, Green Arrow, Justin Hartley. He got that show Tracker, the bootleg Reacher.
Tracker's still on?
Yes, apparently Tracker's on. It might be on season 2 or 3. I don't really know what's going on right now. Yo, they had some insulting stuff where like the dude Jensen Ackles was playing Tracker's brother on a guest spot, and I'm like, yo, bro, you are Supernatural, bro. Why are you the guest star?
All right,
Tracker.
Okay.
Yo, Jensen Ackles, bro, you need to call the agent, bro. He doing you dirty. You should be like in real movies, bro, like playing like Batman and all this.
You know, it's bad enough Hollywood's not implicated in a bunch of creepiness, but they also can't even get their casting together.
And Padalecki. I mean, I know that he tried when he was doing that Walker reboot. You know, that Walker reboot probably would put Chuck Norris in the hospital. He probably called like a rerun of that and was like, "What the hell happened to my brand?" That he just like had to go to the hospital. You know, prayers up, Chuck Norris.
Okay.
It's so bad. Anyway, Buffy, right? So anyway, they all right. So it's a long story, right? I mean, this show is a hit, right? I mean, the show was on the WB originally, right? Huge smash hit for teen viewership, but also it was a critical hit for adults because the writing level of the genre show kind of like took it up a notch from other genre shows that were kind of like this monster of the week thing. It gets solved every week, and then the next week nobody remembers what happened and all this. This
Right.
had like a way to cleverly integrate story arcs so that they would have one chief villain for the entire season, and then you could do these little mini arcs that keep people invested. This is before like streaming television when things were serialized like all the way through. So it kind of like is a pioneer in developing that format. But also it was well written show. Dialogue was better than what you would hear on TV. Now people complain about the dialogue that Joss Whedon uses, that now we're up to like the third generation of imitators. So now it's just like
AKA MCU.
Yeah, it's just like MCU lazy nonsense.
Does MCU even do MCU humor? Actually, I don't know.
Hey, they hired Joss Whedon, the creator of the show, to do Avengers.
Yeah,
so
they did.
I guess that's how it started. Now that he's gone, you just have his like fake sons and granddaughters.
Yeah, the sons of Joss Whedon is not cool.
Yeah, it's not cool, bro. It was like the sons of Tarantino. Remember there was all these fake Tarantino movies that came out, like Things to Do in Denver When You're Dead and stuff. And it was like, damn, bro, I see you trying, and we should like this, but we don't, because you can see like it's totally a ripoff. So it was a huge hit, Buffy Vampire Slayer, but it's been off the air for like years. It ended like in the early 2000s, 2002, 2003-ish.
Then
Maybe long, but anyway, it's like, so now they're trying to bring it back, but there's a lot of issues. The creator, Joss Whedon, was canceled for inappropriate behavior as, I don't know, recollected by his castmates, especially Charisma Carpenter, who played Cordelia on the show. Said that she was fired because she told him she was pregnant, and he got in an argument with her about that, and she didn't take kindly to this, and then eventually she was let go of the show by the next year.
Yeah.
So she wrote this long article, and that's, I don't know, ignited a firestorm and got him cooked from Hollywood. This along with Ray Fisher, remember Cyborg?
Yes.
From the Justice League movie?
Yes, where he had to take
Zack
over.
Snyder, yeah, Joss Whedon had to take over Zack Snyder, and he didn't get along with Ray. And I don't know,
Right.
Ray made up some claims. We don't hear a lot from Ray now. So
Yeah, where's he at?
I don't know. Well, what happened with Ray is that he kept promising to dish out the goods. Like he kept saying, like, they did a bad thing on the set of Justice League, y'all. I can't tell you what it is, but it's bad. And then everybody always like, we love you, Ray. We love you. And they don't know who he is. Like, it's like he came out with one movie, and now they're like, he got stands and all this. But he's like, and then every like week he's like, I can't touch you, no. All I know is the lawyers are involved, and it's heating up. And then every week it'd be like some new fake update with Ray. It's like, I'm like, tell me something, Ray. I got bored, yo. People still invested. And then came out. And then the story finally came out, bro. Like he told two stories. One, he said that there was a part where Joss Whedon wanted Gal Gadot to like get knocked down on the ground or something like that after some monster hits her. So she's like just laying on the ground, and then they knock the Flash out. And then he accidentally is on top of her or something like that. And I think it's in the movie.
Mm.
And then he's like, "Oh my god, I'm sorry." Like he's calling that like harassment, and because it was in the script and stuff. And like Joss Whedon's just like, I don't know, it's just funny and stupid because Flash is awkward,
Okay.
It's not like he doing like any kind of like twerking or nothing like that. It's just like,
I mean, that would have been on brand for Ezra Miller, but
yeah. But I mean, but anyway, if they don't want to do it, then Joss Whedon, these days you'd be arrested for that. So anyway, but the other one was allegedly. So anyway, the next story was that Ray Fisher, he said that he was he was looking too. The producer said that they thought he was looking too dark in some of these movie shots or something, and they wanted to use digital technology to lighten him up. And this is what he said, right? But then the producers wrote, no, that he don't understand. What we were saying is that he was, because the lighting of the movie was off. He wasn't appearing in the shot we were talking about. So we had to lighten up the entire, shot with the Photoshop and stuff so that we could clearly see him in the frame. We weren't saying that his skin,
right.
He's too dark as a person. Like it's just movie stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, but
as an actor,
that was his proof. That was the evidence. You know what I'm saying? So I guess like Joss Whedon's canceled, and like Ray Fisher is canceled as well, except his is less public. It's just that he can't find work. So that
was his problem. Those were his two issues.
Yeah.
Yo, get on my face, like.
And he was claiming all the isms, you know what I'm saying? And
all right, bro. All right.
But it is what it is, maybe for people that's enough. So, but I'm saying that's what it was. I don't know if people think it's anything worse. Like, like Joss Whedon came in like the Godfather from WWF or something, the whole train, and he was like slapping people up. And then he was like, I don't know.
You know what? Until
put a lipo potion on like
until 10 minutes ago, I didn't know these.
That.
I didn't know that those were his actual grievances.
So what you like got no life and just read the internet all day? It kind of just you become the keeper of the lore that people kind of forget.
That's what's his complaints.
That was it, bro. I'm telling you, that's what it was.
Oh,
that mean you want to march down the streets?
He's about to call BLM for this.
He did. He did, and he got it. And
he called BLM.
I mean, he called. I don't know.
I
don't know if he called him on the phone, but like he gave him the cuckoo. You know what I'm saying? Like he put out the mental signal or something, and hashtags and all this. He was calling for the assistance of.
I guess I failed my brother because I was in the streets marching.
I don't know, bro. Look, I wasn't there. Maybe it's more than what I'm saying, but I'm saying that's what appeared on the internet, and we haven't heard more than that. So it is what it is. Diminish anybody's story, their truth, but this is what I saw. But anyway,
put out his BLM signal facts. Oh, Brina even said it before. Is it about the lighting situation? Man, all right. Anyway, Ray.
There's also a more serious allegation.
Okay.
I feel where Michelle Trachtenberg, who played Buffy's sister on the show, she claimed that in an Instagram post that there was a rule on set that Joss Whedon and her cannot be in the same room because of something that he did that was very bad. That's what she said. I can't say what it is, but it's very bad. And that's all we know. And then any follow-up to that was not done, except within a New York Times hit piece on Joss Whedon that he walked into thinking like, I don't know, like he participated, had some quotes in or something. Maybe he thought he was going to like correct the record or something. I don't know, but it seemed very slanted against him, in my opinion. It could be deserved, but I'm saying like they were more concerned with like, I guess, talking about the other stuff instead of this one incident. And and I want to know about this incident because this is the most serious incident. So they asked him about it. He says, I don't recall that. I don't remember that. I even know what she talked about. And then some other person said, yes. Yeah, we can pull up the article. I don't know if you want, but like I'll find it. But it was like,
hang on.
It was like she said, like, oh, it's very short to mention the article. I can get it for you. And then like,
yeah, hold on, because I don't have access to my. Give me a second. Josh tweeted New York Times.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, I'll read the chat. Brina says, what the F? Yeah, we're going to find out what's going on. The lighting situation. Clawfather says, you just got to light black people differently. It's a physical phenomenon, not a racial one. Yeah, it depends on the lighting. And like, I don't know, because it's a dark movie. I mean, it's a whatever. It's like, we live in the age of digital photography where like lighting sucks now.
Right.
If you watch an old movie, you can see like everything, you know, clearly. And even in the dark, you can see like the shadows clearly. Now it's like, you can't see anything. It's like, it's the limitations of our digital age. But I don't know, Ray was blowing up, bro. His like social media was, you know, following was like doubling and tripling up at that time. So it was just like, I don't know, teasing these claims for mad long. And then that's what it was.
Right.
Just kind of wilding.
Sorry, New York Times want me to like sign in and all that crap.
Of course they do.
So we might have to leave that alone.
All right, let me see if I can get it.
Until then, let me just read this. Sure. I'm sure you guys have read it already, but here it is on the screen from Variety, exclusive. Inside Chloe Zhao's failed Buffy the Vampire Slayer reboot. Sarah Michelle Gellar's return was shockingly minimal, with Buffy reduced to just one line in the pilot as the story centered around a new teen Slayer. Sources say, Sources say the project, which Zhao directed, was viewed as not mainstream enough and skewing too young, while Gellar has since blamed a Hulu executive who was proud he never watched the original series. After multiple rewrites, the revival was ultimately deemed unsalvageable and scrapped. Mm-hmm. So this thing was filmed, okay?
Right.
This thing was filmed, and I guess if you hold on, so let's return over here for a second. Let's return over here for a second because we're gonna play a little audio. All right.
The Buffy cancellation, it really broke my heart. I know that it broke yours, and I guess Chloe's. Just like my one question is there a chance we could revive it in some way with a different home? I just hate how it was one dude who got in the way of this. Like, ready or not, here I come. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
also, one dude ruining anything. If I had a nickel, yeah.
Like,
right?
It's so.
There's a really coded Buffy message there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know anything. Is really the truth. I didn't know this was coming. I told you guys literally right when I heard. I heard that night. I made the video that night. I sat on it for a night. Mm-hmm. And then I put it out the next day, and you know what I know.
Yeah, that is what I do. Your fans appreciate so much how open you are with that, because there are so many times when someone, because I, of course, saw the headlines like, Sarah Michelle breaks her silence. I was like, and usually whenever silence is broken, it's like, hi. And I was like, oh, we got everything. So I appreciated that.
You know, I'm not normally the one that says everything, but in this instance, these fans, it's more than just a show, right? Yeah. It's in our DNA, and I think it deserves respect. And when I don't see it being given the respect, then I have to stand up for that, because that's important to me.
That. Yeah.
I just want to stop here just to interject. One, what Clawfather says, part of the script was leaked, and it was really bad.
Yes, I read that.
You read the leak? The leak?
I seen the pages. I seen some pages.
Okay.
And it is bad. Like, I watched the original show when it first came on, and this was like, I don't know, the D level version of that. Like, it was like fanfic level stuff.
Oh, so I just want to say I haven't seen the leak, but when I heard about this, when I heard about anything, X-Files, I don't know anything. I guess I'll dump Devil May Cry into that. Look, any like new piece of media that is not we'll count comics out because I don't know what's going on in there, and then you got movies and shows. Yeah, if it's not a video game, I have about this much faith in it, okay, to be any good, because Hollywood has been striking negative for a minute now. So when they say, "Oh, we're gonna reboot something," I'm like, "No, don't. I don't think you should." That's why after a while, when I was just getting mad about them not making Blade, I was like, "You know what? I'm not even mad anymore. Don't make it. Cancel it. Like, just stop. Stop everything. Stop everything." Yeah, I mean, people could call me jaded. It's like, the Spider-Man trailer came out, and I was like, "All right, whatever."
Yeah.
I have no faith. I have faith that they can screw it up. Give them that. I have perfect faith that they can screw it up. And with Buffy, now Dan has watched everything, like all of Buffy. I watched some of Buffy, and then I proceeded.
Buffy and the spinoff Angel.
Right, I watched more of Angel, which was fantastic up until like season 5. But
same with Buffy. It's like they'll kind of petered out in the end. And I assume it's because of network problems, like they're giving them less money, they're, not giving them a good promo. People are starting to leave. And that's happened with Buffy too, I think Michelle Gellar wanted to leave. And the last 2 seasons weren't as great. So.
Well, I know that like the last 2 seasons were coinciding with like some of like season 4 or so of Angel, and it was very apparent because like Buffy's budget was just like whatever. And that's when it was on like what for us like UPN 9 or something, and then like Angel was still on like
WB.
Yeah, WB, and like the budget on Angel was so psycho for its time.
Oh yeah.
Like they were doing choreography and bullet time. Meanwhile, Buffy just had like, I don't know, some girl running away from a vampire. I'm just like, yo, did y'all just siphon the money from Buffy and throw it onto Angel? Because I have no idea what's happening. Like it's
yeah, there was issues. I guess and maybe that was the clue that things were going on the set. Like everything was, doing, and everyone was happy camper. And you could tell because like, look, the first 3 seasons of Buffy had like that crazy energy, like anything can happen. It seemed like a bigger show. And then by the last 2 seasons, they had the money, but it's like they couldn't execute the way that Angel was executing in terms of like, the action and the storylines. And I guess maybe they had more camaraderie on that set, except for the Christopher Carpenter issue, which I guess eventually got Joss Whedon canceled. Like, it's just
right.
I don't know, something's going on with these shows. I mean, they're regarded as like important shows for people who watch TV, like low key. Maybe people still think like, well, I never saw the show, but like in terms of the critics list, always listed in the top 25 or the top 50 at least. Buffy definitely is in the top 25 in lists and most critics lists. But the deal is that for this reboot, Joss Whedon isn't here, so it's basically Sarah Michelle Gellar herself and Chloe Zhao, the director of The Eternals and the Hamnet movie that was nominated for the Oscar. Is basically these are the 2 people trying to bring Buffy back, and they got these 2 writers from another show called Poker Face, and that was the crew. So like Joss Whedon and the other writers, David Fury, Stephen the Knight, not here, maybe they're off doing other TV shows. Drew Goddard is like writing that Project Hail Mary. I think he's, so he's like not trying to do TV probably anymore. And I think he's writing the new Matrix movie. So
wait, stop. They're still going ahead with that?
Yeah,
cancel it.
Yeah,
cancel it. Stop the movie.
Not feeling it.
No.
There you go. So anyway, it's like it's basically Sarah is the new creative head of the show, and it looks like it's not going forward. Is this the end of the clip?
No, there's more. I just paused it just to interject, but
yeah.
So you guys know. I mean, I you know what I know.
No. Yeah, I hope the pilot leaks somehow because I want to see it so bad.
I actually hope it
really?
doesn't
Okay.
because then everyone's gonna have an opinion on this and that, and pilots are not finished. It wasn't done, right? It's not like we did a season and finished it and then they shelved it. It's not like when they made Batgirl, the movie, right? And then didn't show it, right? That movie was finished. That was we were still, you make a pilot, and I want to clarify this. We made a pilot on purpose because there's some new characters, there's some new, and you want to see how it goes. And there's things you learn from it. And there's things you fix. Usually a pilot doesn't air in its entirety ever. And so you use that information to then, it's a learning tool. So you can, the original Buffy pilot was nothing to do with the show on the first time.
Gotcha. Okay.
It was different. Willow. I mean, it's a very different show.
Right. I guess that
but
makes
those
sense.
are learning tools, and that's what a pilot is. And so in this day and age, I know I've seen a version of the script out there. It's not actually correct.
Oh, okay.
That stuff is really unfortunate. And I ask fans, if you see scripts, if you see it leaked, don't watch it because you're not getting our visions and all of that.
And it will do more of a disservice to them.
It would.
Yeah, that makes sense. But I know also,
you know what? There's two things you can do if you want to make this right now. There's two things people can do. You can go stream Buffy.
Yeah.
Go watch it.
Right.
Go see my movie.
Okay.
Yeah. Go see the movie. Like, go buy a ticket. Like those. That's what you can do right now. That's all we can do.
Which movie?
Movie called Ready or Not 2. It's like the sequel to this movie, Ready or Not. That was a horror movie.
Oh. I mean, cool. I don't know if people want to watch it or something.
I don't know, but it seemed like in the beginning of the clip, they talked about a person that ruined her chances. It was like,
he's the executive of Hulu.
Right. See, it was funny because when the day they announced this, I thought it was just like an executive they put on the show. Apparently, it's the executive of Hulu itself. Like, he's the head of Hulu. Like, he didn't. And it's funny that he did not say that he's not denying that he didn't watch the show either. That'd be the most like insulting thing to me, like saying like I don't watch TV and I run a TV network. I would like,
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you run a TV network, Sean, people are saying like, well, he doesn't have to watch it, and I'm like, I think he does have to watch it. Like he paid for it, right? Like, yeah,
like, yo, I run
like it, but he has to watch.
I run Capcom, but I don't be playing games. Know what I mean?
Yeah, it gives you a fresh perspective to, not play. You get the outsider perspective if you know how to do that. Like, you maybe come up with new one. You can probably learn how to get non-fans who don't play games to play games if they just listen to you.
Yo, I run a bank, but I hate math.
It's facts, maybe there's a lot of people who can't do math.
That
doesn't make any sense. Right? Now, I guess like he doesn't have to like the show. I guess maybe the quote that Sarah Michelle Gellar gave was more like he said that he watched it and he didn't like it and he didn't finish watching it and it's not for him.
Yes.
That's what he said.
To Brina, who just asked, no, it's not that he doesn't watch TV, it's that he didn't want to watch Buffy.
Yeah. Now it's funny because like I haven't heard of this dude till like this week.
Yeah, he just popped up.
So it's not like I know if he's watching anything else either. It's like all we know about him is that he sank this show. He's the head of Hulu, and he doesn't watch Buffy, and we don't know if he watches anything else. It's just like, well, what do you like? You watching what? What were you watching instead of Buffy?
Well, she just said Buffy, so I can't assume that he doesn't watch anything else.
I don't know. Like as
Erwich is his last name, I believe.
Yeah, Craig Erwich. Is that what it is? You can look it up. I'm like this. I'll be insulted if somebody say I don't watch TV. Imply that I'll be watching TV. Like big. He'd be like, look, but then it would draw him out to more fan hate.
Right.
Like if he was saying like, I just don't prefer that show. Okay, is that so wrong? I'm watching The Sopranos. I was watching that. Whatever came out at the time.
Right.
He doesn't want to be judged on his viewing habits, especially on the network. Might expose some things. I don't know. I was watching Nash Bridges. I'd be like, what? I was watching. I don't like Buffy. I was watching some other thing. I was watching some Tyler Perry movie or something like that. I think he's funny. They'd be like, what?
Your side note, I got caught in a string of like crap on my Twitter algorithm where they were showing me Tyler Perry clips of some movie.
Bruh.
I ain't gonna lie, I gotta say the one thing for Tyler Perry, like, he will capture your attention because the situations are so absurd, right? Like it was like some funeral of some dude, and it was like some evil family that kept like disturbing the community, and the pastor was like, "Your children have been like, I don't know, terrorizing us for like while the dude is dead," and it was just like they were terrible though, but like I don't know, it was a whole scene, and I was just like afterwards I was like, why am I watching this clip, bro? Like Tyler Perry, he's so I don't know, he's a mess.
See, I think the thing with Buffy is that it was a pilot. Like they shot a pilot, but it wasn't a guarantee that it'd be picked up. And there was, she was recruiting, I guess, stars to be in the pilot, and she found the girl that would be the new Slayer. And she did a whole thing on Instagram where like she called her up and then said, "Guess what? You're gonna be the new Slayer." Or it might have been on Zoom or whatever. And then she's like, "Oh, thank you." Oh, like it's like a big emotional moment. And even got on like mainstream news. It got on Entertainment Tonight, and they made a big deal about it, and they would do stories and follow-ups about it. Meanwhile, it's not a guarantee it will be picked up. So I guess like the promo that Sarah and her team were doing around the project made it seem like they picked it up for like an entire season already.
Right.
Meanwhile, they were still, basically auditioning for the show to be on for real. And I guess it wasn't. Now she's blaming this dude, saying he don't watch the show, he's not a fan, and that's kind of stirring up the fan base to attack him. So it's kind of like these PR moves that are happening back and forth. And that whole article that you read, or those tweets,
yes,
the Variety rundown, I'm thinking it's more like the studio is like the source. The source says that, the girl is skewing too young, and Buffy shows up at the end. That's like them trying to like, and the script maybe, this is what people are theorizing, that they're kind of exposing the script and telling them that it's bad and you could check for yourself, and that's why we don't want it. And a lot of like games are going on behind the scenes and in front of our faces through the media. I don't know, what do you think about all that?
I mean,
can you go back to the original tweet?
Yeah.
This is the
this is her, I think her original statement, if y'all want to hear. It's a minute long.
All right.
So I am really sad to have to share this, but I wanted you all to hear it from me.
Quote, "No one saw this coming." That's what Sarah Michelle just revealed, blindsided by the sudden cancellation after she shot the entire pilot of her 90s hit revival. Who does she blame? One higher-up who simply wasn't a fan, telling people, "We had an executive who was proud to constantly remind us that they had never seen the entirety of the series and how it wasn't for them." That tells you the uphill battle that we had been fighting since day one. Just 6 months ago with E.T., the 48-year-old was anxious.
It's equal parts incredibly thrilling, but also it's very nerve-wracking.
Yeah, Buffy. What are we gonna do now?
Sarah Michelle is now focusing on Ready or Not 2, opening Friday. Quote, "I'm going to hold my head high and keep going." That's what Buffy Summers would do.
If the apocalypse actually comes, you could still beat me.
What was it? There you go.
Yeah. Can you go back to the tweet that talked about like what
Oh, hold on.
Hulu thought about the show? Like what they
Hold on.
Yeah, they said that it says Sarah Michelle Gellar's return was shockingly minimal. Yeah, in the script that leaked, she only showed up in the last 2 pages. And after there was some kind of mini adventure where the new girl discovers she has Slayer powers, after, I guess, establishing her high school life for half of the episode, Sarah Michelle Gellar shows up. She's working in an insurance company, and she has like one line in it, maybe two, but she ends up like just reading on the internet, like on a computer, that something went down in Sunnydale, and she's concerned, and yes, maybe that's an illusion that she'll come back in the next episode.
I forget, did Buffy lose her powers?
No.
She didn't.
At the end of the original, no. In fact, at the end of the original, they.
But then they woke up like a bunch of Slayers, right?
Yeah, so like they had.
So why are they? I'm trying to. Sorry, I didn't mean to put on you, but why then are they focused on? We found a new Slayer. I'm like, yo, there's like 102 Slayers. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, it's like they didn't like pick up on the lore from where they left off, and they just made it seem like, well, it's back to being one Slayer, and it's like, at a time, and it's like, no, there's like 100 of them, maybe 1,000 of them. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, worldwide, like they just woke up. It's that any woman that could have been a Slayer became a Slayer.
In the comics, they start off where she's has an army of Slayers. Because that's what happened at the end of the original.
So they were just going to ignore
this, and now they have like 100 of them and stuff, and I don't know, they're trying to get more. So it didn't really like follow the lore, and in the script for the show, this pilot, there wasn't like, the only reference to the original was Sarah at the end, and they went to the library of the school, and it was the Rupert Giles Library. That's that's what it said on the sign. Rupert Giles is Buffy's mentor from the original,
right?
But he wasn't there. It's just like a sign that said Rupert Giles. Was like, so I don't know. Maybe Craig, the head of Hulu, he was like, I ain't watched this show, but I think like we need more like of the OG, so these old people could watch it. Maybe they skew too much to young people that no one's heard of yet, and so we can't sell this. My question is, how come they couldn't detect that from the pilot? Like, everything they're saying right now, that's from the pilot.
Yeah.
So like, why would you give money to film it if you didn't? You should have addressed that right there. It's like, hey, we need more Sarah Michelle.
Listen, I mean, we've seen people waste money to do worse.
They're like, I need to see it, because maybe if I see it, then it would be better. Like, maybe that's what they told him. Like, nah, it looks kind of jank now.
We in the era of just keep going. They spent $400 million to make Concord, bro.
Yeah,
they kept thinking it will get better.
Maybe they want to be in the Chloe's out business. Maybe she did this because Eternals kind of did iffy, and then maybe she came with this Buffy idea, and then they were kind of treating her bad, and now she got nominated for an Oscar. So maybe that's why they're like, I'll just put it out. We have to.
She got an Oscar for her last movie?
She got nominated for an Oscar.
Oh, nominated. Okay.
She won, but yeah, and the Oscars was like what, Sunday?
I don't know.
This Sunday. So they were hyped. She was hyped. Like, it was supposed to be like, she's at the Oscars on Sunday, and then on Monday, Sarah Michelle Gellar is doing a press tour for this movie coming out, and it's supposed to be like, oh, Buffy. But they got the news like on the day of the Oscars or something like that, or the day before the Oscars, that this pilot wasn't going to go on. So Chloe Zhao, who's being nominated for an Oscar, had to come out on stage and stuff, and or red carpet, and they're asking her about it. They're like, hey, did you hear the Buffy pilot is canceled? And she's like, I don't know, some media trained answer. But that's why this thing is so public, There's a lot of layers going on.
Clawfather just reminded me 1 billion on Rings of Power. 1 billion, bro. I
Yeah.
forgot about this.
Then you watch the show, it's like, yo, bro, like the lore's jacked up. Who are these people? Like, it's looking goofy. And I, why'd you film this, bro? And they're like $1 billion. I'm like, damn.
Billion.
I don't know. I think reading comprehension is just off in this country, bro. Like, they don't know what's good or bad. So they just like, I don't know, visualize it for me, you know? Like,
Oh, did you see the pictures of what you call it? Laura Croft as Solid Snake.
yeah, I know. She got like battle armor gear on.
Yeah,
like,
all the time. I said saw the. I wasn't even like. I wasn't even gonna go through the whole like I'm disappointed. Right? Like, yo, what they gotta wear? I'm like, yeah, of course. Anyway,
yeah.
I just want to know what she was dressed as Solid Snake. I mean, maybe it's just for a sequence or something. I won't know. I will be skipping that.
These producers tried to say that the girl that they picked skewed young looking. And I'm like, she didn't look that young. I mean, she looked like a high school.
Who's the person?
Buffy looked young, like
Yeah,
when they first started. That's what made it interesting, because usually in the shows back in the 90s, the high schoolers look like they're 45 years old. You know?
that's because they were. But you
But yeah. Buffy was like the first time, at least like the kids didn't look like, it looked kind of like high school people, you know?
right.
Xander looked young, Willow looked super young, and Buffy looked young. And that was different, you know? And that's why they had like Dawson's Creek after that, and they looked like they were in high school too. Then they were like, oh, let's actually have people who look like they're in high school, not like 90210, where they look they're like, 35, 4 kids and a divorce and a busted Buick and 3 jobs. But basically it was kind of like a misfire anyway, like this show.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not gonna pop off because you don't have the original creator. He's under some scandal or something. And he can't come back. And it's either he comes back and there's like a media rehab program for him where they put him on like the talk show circuit or give him a interview and say I didn't do it,
depending on what he actually did or did not do.
Yeah, because you have this one of the last few things that Michelle Trachtenberg wrote was that some weird business was going down.
Essay?
It's vague, bro. It's like, but okay. I mean, I have the. You want to see the article? I can send you something. I guess I don't have to.
Well, hold on, because I have to turn on my messages. I had to. It was doing that weird thing again on my iPad. So
yeah, or you could just Google it. You can type in
hold on.
DM. You want me to do it on I can send you the link on.
No, I'm saying Oh yeah. That's fine.
I'll do that.
Said and the Elven armor, it was trash. Yeah, for the Lord. They don't care.
I saw the first episode. I was like, what is this?
Oh, you actually saw the first episode? Y'all some brave people, man.
What's this on, bro? I was like, this is what they give us. Like, this is when we still had like 3% of hope for anything, because
Oh, y'all gotta forgive me. I'm jaded. You know what I'm saying? Like I refuse a lot of things.
The thing is, Buffy was like a culture hit, dude. It was like big for people and fans. And it was like kind of different and kind of young. Right now, it doesn't seem original and fresh because like there's female action heroes everywhere. Teen. You had the Vampire Diaries and all that stuff, and all these True Blood and all these vampire shows. But back then, that was the only vampire show on.
Mm-hmm.
It had an original title. Usually something would be called, like you have like a dramatic title, vampire things like The Lost Boys or Bram Stoker's Dracula or something like that, or Blade. And this is Buffy the Vampire Slayer, so it kind of sticks out.
Right. Now,
yeah.
Yes.
Now it's like Compy City. But it's also like better than the newer stuff we get now because they actually have reasons for why people do stuff. So like Buffy didn't just know how to kick people's butt for no reason. Like she woke up perfect.
Right.
She was trained in the kung fu from her previous mentor.
Mm-hmm.
known as the Watchers, and then she had a new Watcher, so she was ready, knows the martial arts.
Right.
She has superpowers, so she's super strong, so that's why she can like beat up all these vampires.
Right.
You know, things like that. You know, things that people forget now. They just start writing and stuff, and
Like they forgot that it was 100 Slayers. Huh?
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, exactly. It's
like I strongly remember this. Like
facts. They're telling Big Craig that he don't watch the show, bro. But are y'all watching the show? Like, you know, like,
that's the question I got. Man,
where's all the characters, bro? Where's Angel? Where's Spike? Where's Cordelia? She want to get back on the show, even though she died. Spoiler alert. Where's Wesley? Well, we know what happened to Wesley, but what happened to any character that was still around? Giles?
Connor,
you just talk about
is Connor still alive?
When you read the script, it was like,
oh well, I guess that doesn't cross over. But
all right, I sent it.
All right, hang on. Rita said, $1 billion for a live action and Invincible got to be animated in North Korea. Oh yeah, forgot about that.
Yeah. The thing that sucks about like America, like we can't animate anything, bro. Like I mean, like in terms of in between animation, bro.
Yo, speaking of which, I watched a great video. Must be a young guy, dude, artist. He doesn't have that many subscribers, but his video was titled "Why Does Imitation Anime Look Like That?" And I was like, he broke it down. He was trying to break it down. It was highly entertaining. Hold on, you sent it through Twitter. It didn't come in yet.
In the messages.
Yeah, it didn't come in yet. This thing's bugging. Hold on.
Why?
I mean, we gotta go to the next story soon anyway. But
yeah. All right. Anyway, it says Clawfather says that could be interesting too. What's it like to be a Slayer in the New Age? Are they in contact with each other? Do they tackle similar threats? Yeah, smaller threats. Yeah, I know. It was covered in the comic book, but they certainly, I don't know, they'll skip over that. Maybe they were going to address it, but
hold on, let me see if the thing is coming in now. Don't ask what this story is. I have no idea.
Child suspended for telling his teacher that her breath smells like dead hip. What?
This got to be like a fake like troll joint because it's just like
facts.
There's too much going on in this image right now with this teacher that I'm not even gonna cover.
Facts. Demi TV, like I don't know about this.
Yeah, I don't know. This got to be
like, verify this.
Yeah, word. I
It didn't say. It didn't like it or something like that.
Strange. Hold on, let me like try to get out of the.
Oh, maybe I didn't send it. Hold on. Maybe I thought it did. No, it's gone. It's completely gone.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. All right.
It was an article.
Yeah, on a small mini thing. Did y'all hear about Rachel Zegler talking about Latinas?
Oh, maybe it didn't. Maybe I didn't send it completely. Let me try that. All right, is it showing them now?
Let me see. Hold on.
Oh, Rachel Zegler. Yeah, she's the original Latina.
Says, what said being a young Latina was hard because not a lot of people looked the way I did. They didn't have bushy eyebrows like I did. Penelope Cruz does not exist. Salma Hayek. J-Lo.
It's like mass specific though. It's like now you have to have bushy eyebrows. She's the pioneer of being a Latino with bushy eyebrow.
I don't know, man. This is the new joint that you got to make up in victimhood.
So what's like the next? Like,
Vita Guerra don't exist. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I don't know if she was an actress like that. But
no, not really.
She's watching.
Not Vita. The other one that Sofia Vergara was acting, right?
We're talking about any Hispanic actress. Oh yeah.
Yes, yeah. I'm not talking about like
Salma Hayek, Penelope Cruz,
right?
J-Lo, Lauren Velez from the Open Cover Show and Dexter. We have Rosie Perez, Oscar, nominee, maybe winner. I can't remember. I mean, who else we talking about here? Okay, I bring Maria Conchita Alonso.
Does Rachel know Jennifer Lawrence? Because they on the same wavelength. You know what I'm saying? Remember when Jennifer Lawrence said she was like one of the first action females, and I'm like, ma'am?
Sofia Vergara, Demi Lovato. Like, what are we talking about here? Like, I mean, I'm just thinking about saying, I'm not even looking it up. This is off the top of the dome, okay?
Yeah.
How much was that? That was like 10, right?
Yeah, like there's about.
Maybe it is more than 10. Once I start Googling.
And then somebody tried to say she's like mixed, like I forgot what her other half is.
Yeah, she's like it's like half white.
Rachel, sit down. Sit down. Hold on. Let me look for your article. Yeah, it's sent.
But this is like kind of the thing, though. It's like this is what Hollywood is. They make you try and be like if you are like not white in Hollywood, they make it like you got to be a racial warrior. Like they won't let you just exist.
Oh, what the hell?
Oh, by the way, so Selena Gomez, that's another one. All right, so this is it. This is the
Michelle Trachtenberg alleges disturbing rule regarding Joss Whedon. After making a public social media post regarding the statements from her Buffy the Vampire Slayer co-stars about on-set misconduct from the show's creator Joss Whedon, actor Michelle Trachtenberg has now expanded on her remarks, revealing an aspect of the allegations with unsettling implications. Oh boy. Trachtenberg had previously responded to an Instagram post from co-star Sarah Michelle Gellar, which stated that she was proud of playing the title role in Buffy, but that she no longer wanted to be associated with Whedon. Trachtenberg reblogged it with a comment expressing similar sentiments, but has now edited the post with an addition that describes certain circumstances during her time on the show. Oh boy.
Yeah. It's in there.
In her response, Trachtenberg wrote, "Thank you, Gellar, for saying this. I am brave enough now as a 35-year-old woman to repost this because this must be known as a teenager with his not appropriate behavior." However, her updated post contains the addition, "The last comment I will make on this was there was a rule saying he's not allowed alone in the room with Michelle again." Hang on. Said, while I am proud to have... Oh, this is from Trachtenberg. Okay. While I am proud to have my name associated...
Actually, this is... I think that's Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Oh, and she just reposted it. I see. Oh, I see. It says thank you. Okay. All right.
Sarah Michelle Gellar up there with the prayer emoji and those words up there. That was from the statements of Charisma Carpenter.
Okay.
And I guess Ray Fisher, this cyborg stuff. But then Michelle Trachtenberg reposted it and then wrote this.
Okay, so it says here, Whedon has recently faced many accusations of misconduct and abuse during the film and television productions, beginning with claims from Justice League star Ray Fisher, which led to an investigation from Warner Media. This was followed by Charisma Carpenter's public statement, which alleged that Whedon's inappropriate behavior had begun earlier in his career, citing her experience working under him on Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Angel. Carpenter has since been backed up by fellow Buffy alums Gellar, Amber Benson, and Emma Caulfield. Oh boy.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna say my last bit on this, and then we'll go to the next.
Yeah.
I will say this. I can't say. I gotta say everything is alleged
Yeah.
because I don't know. All I'm gonna say is, you got multiple people, especially with Hollywood's track record. Don't know. It's not.
We don't know.
Don't know. Not a good look. I will tell you that right now.
Right.
Not a good look.
And I don't think there's any moving forward with Buffy, regardless if Joss Whedon is rehabbed or Sarah Michelle Gellar wants to come and do her own version of what this alleged abuser created. Like she's trying to make her version of the show that was written by a creepazoid, according to them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think anything's moving forward in this situation without addressing this first. This must be resolved. You know, either somebody's got to say why he couldn't be in the room, or somebody's got to say, you know, it didn't happen. Or maybe somebody got to say, oh, it happened, but it's not abuse. It's like he yelled at her or was abuse.
Son, if they say you couldn't be in the room, it's not yelling.
But you get what I'm saying? Because when you read the New York Times article, they asked him and he's like, I don't know. And then they asked a staff member and they said, yes, I recall there was a rule, but I don't think Joss was aware of it. I don't know what that means. How he have a rule where he can't be alone with one of his cast members and he don't know about it? Did he just never be in the room with her again by accident? So he just never found out about the rule? But I guess there was a rule, according to this person.
Mm-hmm.
And we got to get him in court or something. Because we just can't have this dude. This dude's like, let's say he did this stuff. He's probably on some other set doing it again, right? I mean, that's how the MO works, right?
Oh, yeah.
But instead, I don't know, people in Hollywood, they're trying to afraid of the lawyers. They're afraid of like their jobs, you know, they're afraid of like, I don't know, whatever. Ghost of Epstein or something like that. I don't know what they're afraid of, but they gotta like.
It's kind of difficult. We're living in a world where like Pam Bondi out here talking about like, oh, I can't show you anything, or like society going to get shut down. So it's, which is, by the way, another reason why I'm still reluctant to go to the movie theater to see anything, because I don't know who's who.
That is true. I mean, look, they don't want to expose anything, so maybe people feel they can't come out with anything.
But I'm supposed to go get hype for Spider-Man. No,
that's true.
I'm sitting home.
And
figure it out.
And these are the only things that people know how to do. They only know how to do is perform and dance. And I guess they had to get side hustles like, you know, sell, you know, liquor and T-shirts and stuff like that, because the acting gigs are not happening. But they're afraid, you know, they're afraid to lose a whole career due to some lawsuits and stuff, and they might. But at the end of the day, it's like, listen, you just gotta let this thing go in the past, then, you know, because it's a serious allegation.
Now, if he's
people are always gonna, and so it's a stain that's gonna drag on to the show. I mean, maybe some people are like, well, I don't care, I'll just ignore it, and then suddenly there's a new team working on it. And
I'm gonna tell you what they need to do.
When Joss Whedon's name contractually appears on the screen, we're just gonna ignore this. You know, we're just gonna think like he can't be on the show, but I still have to watch the show to understand. It's like, just let it go. It's 25 years ago. Make something new.
And no, that's what I was about to say. Like, I agree. Like, if it's the case, allegedly, that this guy has done things or horrible things, right? And he's being protected by, I don't know, powers to be or something, stop making Buffy.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. No, I was saying, I agree with you. Yes.
Yeah, you're right.
Like, stop making it. Let it go.
Like, I ain't do it. Then I don't know, bro. Then you need to go out there and, you know, get the defense team, get the dream team lawyers or something like that. But is he doing that right now? No. So it's like, why is this even a conversation? Like, we just need, either he's gonna do that.
Well, I guess if something happened and it's going, and they are victims, then yeah, it's a conversation that they can keep having. I have no problem with them having the conversation, especially if something happened. I'm just saying, stop making Buffy. That's it. Just walk. Just don't. If something happened, don't make Buffy. If something didn't happen, guess what? Don't make Buffy. The end. Like,
So what are they gonna do, bro? They're gonna get like I guess they didn't want to use anybody from the old show. Like they didn't have to use him. They could have used like the other like 12 writers to run the show. They're familiar with the characters, they're familiar with the scripts. One of them would probably want to be the head of the scenario, and why didn't they? Are they loyal to Joss? Or maybe Sarah didn't want them, or maybe she thought these screenwriters were better when clearly they're not. They're getting roasted on the internet. And we don't know much about that either. Because maybe since this guy didn't watch the show, maybe the guy was like, Craig was like, hey, I didn't watch the old show. So don't be bringing up any of that old stuff to me. I want to see the new character so I understand. You're not going to impress me with any callbacks or member berries. So give me the new stuff. And they wrote it. And he was like, I still hate this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Well, anyway, so that's the story.
Yeah, cancel the show. That's my answer. I mean, I guess this is not. I guess this hardly means anything to me since I'm on a bigger Hollywood strike than ever before. So like, even if they made it, I was never gonna watch it. Heck, if it was fire, I wasn't gonna watch it. So like, so
yeah, it's like Hollywood is like things are made good in spite of Hollywood. Things are good in spite. It's like they make it by accident. Like, wow, this is actually really good. It's like something snuck past the goalie.
That's fine.
It's by accident.
I will be playing my video games and watching my anime.
It's like I don't know, bro. Like, it's like it's such a dark. It's so dark, right? The history behind the scenes on this show. It doesn't make you really gassed up to go watch a sequel. You know what I mean?
It's gonna suck anyway. Like,
all right. Rena says, "Why do they protect creeps, bro?" I don't know.
Because I don't know. Ask Pam Bondi.
It just gets exhausting. It's just like internet justice. Like, please, what about the real justice? Like,
can I get some? Can I get some jailing, please? That's the least.
Yeah, where's like the FBI, something like that, being like. Get a phone call to these people. Like when you read an article like this, you're like, okay, maybe I should just give a call and say, hey, you doing creepy stuff? What happened? Or go on the set and ask people. Nothing, bro. It's just like air blood.
And you get nothing. The government didn't care about creepy people.
Yeah, it's just like, whatever, dude. Like, it's the network gonna call up and say, hey, what's going on? Nothing. It's just more of the same, But anyway, they're trying to get paid, okay? Like, they're trying to make new shows, trying to get gassed up.
Well, listen, whoever, I hope that they go on to make other things that I will proceed not to watch either. But hopefully somebody else will like them. Now for stuff that I do watch. Oh, sorry, go on.
You want some kind of Hollywood strike? You ain't watching no movies until what? Until when? Nothing?
I don't care.
Just movies finish.
They do something.
So Hollywood's over, and if you watch something with a live action person in it,
it was
old. It has
old.
to be like a home video or something.
Like it was old. I already saw it.
Just watch from the past only, right? It's like,
or like maybe I'll stream it, like on like streaming service I already have. I'm not going to the movie theater, man.
Fair enough. You know what I'm saying?
Not going to the movie theater. Don't miss me with that. If it come on Hulu. Maybe, but yeah, me in the theater. Pfft.
All I know is this allegation sound bad, and that's where the story ended back then. So it hasn't been updated, and he had a brief update on his life, and that was it. And it's behind a paywall on New York Times, so it's not a good look. They need to resolve all that. And I don't want to hear anything new about no Buffy anymore until they move past these. We learn the truth.
Facts.
Or we expand on the truth we think we know. I gotta be careful. I gotta say allegedly 100 times before.
Yeah, I know.
Send me a
by the way,
lawyer like in Wolf of Heart.
Speaking of movie theaters, like I was looking up some ridiculous story about like Fantastic Four and that's going on currently in the comic books, which I'm gonna spare y'all from. And then I ended up somehow on my algorithm ended up the Fantastic Four ending. I never saw the movie. I didn't care to see it. I didn't want to see it. And they just put the end in the last battle, last fight, and I watched it and I was just like, I don't know, was that supposed to hype me up or something? Like,
Facts.
Sue Storm do
It is what it is.
Galactus like, oh, and I'm like, yo, I was like, yo, get this up out of here, son.
People eating up the slop, Sean. You know, like, go on, give me
I'm
more,
not
give me more.
here.
You don't care about that, bro. You don't care about what the people want.
Yo, they're giving me too many reasons. Like, I'm like, yo, let me get this straight. It's lackluster. You have creeps. You won't tell me who it is, and you're gonna keep giving me slop, and then tell me, yo, come to the theater. Are y'all out your mind?
It's so bad. They don't even care about the creeps. They ready to take they're ready to have the reboot of a show that they allege is created by a super creep. It's like it came from the mind of a creepazoid. That's what they say. You know what I'm saying? He can't be alone in the room with people. And they're like, he a creep, but what the creep created is good. So let me take his creepy, residual, droppings and turn it into gold here or something. And it's just like, what are we talking about? Just
They prime me.
like, we can't make nothing new, bro. Just let it go. It's like, is this then? We have some legal issue to deal with on that. It's unresolved. Just make something new, bro.
Because they've been
Let
making
us have the
stuff,
good feelings.
they've been making whack stuff for so long that they just have to keep making like rehashes and anyway.
It's true. We got new flops. Now, unlike that story, we got the new story here where we have something that is actually new.
Yes, like
actually successful.
Yeah, brand new. All right.
And it's catching fire in the West, but like all things in the West, we must ruin it. So here is the new story, and Sean can.
All right, this is I have been watching this anime. By the way, whoever's on, if you can, y'all put a like. I forgot to say that earlier. Wait, what? Hold on. Power says no. Tell us, react and draw. Is it Zeb Wells time to win? Wait, what did Zeb Wells do? You do?
He's
Paul.
Yeah, he wrote Paul.
Yeah. Also, by the way, how you want me to go to the theater to see some Spider-Man when I got a guy looking like Paul in it? All right, like don't get me effing started, bro.
I don't know. I don't think he's Paul.
He better not be. Yo, if his name is Paul, bro. Well, Brina gonna watch the movie, so I need her to report back to me if it's.
We don't know enough about it. Like Spider-Man's fighting some ninjas.
Yeah, he fighting ninjas and he knocking Punisher out of a truck.
Yeah, suddenly his power, his villainry has been nerfed in the power scale.
Somehow, movie, my man went from
he's
like
fighting all these cosmic stuff and portals are opening up, and now this way he's fighting some ninjas. Like, fair enough. Anyway, it's time for deal with the Isle of Japan.
Yes. So this is Kei Urana, who is the creator of Gachiakuta, and I feel like nobody knows how to say the title of this anime. I pronounce it Gachiakuta. I'm probably wrong. I'm sorry. So. Anyway,
somebody want to give a Wikipedia pronunciation on this?
Yeah, I don't know. So somebody need to tell me how this thing is pronounced.
Does Google have audio translate?
Right. Oh, actually, I should check it versus I don't know. Anyway, so I watched Gachiakuta, right? I watched the whole season 1. Loved it, absolutely loved it. I love her art style. I've even like sampled some of her art style to see like what makes it tick. I love the way she does expressions and everything. So the fandom has been getting on her case for many things for a while, and some of it I'm just catching up to now. And I'm like, yo, can they leave Kei alone? Like, I don't. Oh, hold on. Skullgrin says the correct pronunciation is Gachiakuta. So it's Gachi. Let me know if I have that right. Gachiakuta, not Gachiakuta. I guess I'm saying like it in One, if I make a video of that, I'm gonna leave my mispronunciation in. I might even leave this sentence in.
You can look. You know what you can do? You can go on YouTube.
Yeah, but oh yeah, because everybody does it differently. That's the thing that bugs me out.
Well, I mean, like if you're like a Japanese person, then...
Oh, see now you thinking with the. Hold on.
I don't have my own idea. I just look on the internet for everything. That's how I learn all this lore. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Hold on. I think I have.
I was thinking about the last story. It's like, yeah, we ran out of so many things to make in the West. We can't make nothing new. That we got to go back to like stories of people that they think are like criminal.
So now we just made it's like, hey, you want to do the story that alleged creep made? I'm like, what?
It was the worst experience of my life, but I think I want to start making some TV shows about it. I was like, let's I thought this was let's let it go, bro. Let's just like not think about it anymore. It was a show. You know, it was a show. It happened, and
that's how bad it's gotten, bro. Like, hold on. Here's a Crunchyroll thing. I'm gonna just listen to it for a second.
And this is what they said. I wasn't there. Like they said it. They said it.
Wait, actually, I guess I might as well put it on screen. A little.
Do you think Shinra and Rudo would be friends?
Probably.
でも多分シンラだったらそのルドの地雷に触れることはないんで。シンラに対していいよってなって後ろをつけます。
Coming to you from Anime Expo in Los Angeles, this is The Anime Effect. Each week, we bring you interviews with amazing people from across the world of anime, from directors to actors, artists, and so much more to discuss their work and anime faves. It's pop culture with an anime lens.
I'm your host, Nick Friedman.
It's me, Lee Alec Murray.
And the two of us, with two amazing guests, are going to see...
That's 4 total.
4 total are going to see just how powerful the effect of anime
really is.
We are so honored to welcome to the show the creators of Gachiakuta, Kei Urana and Hideyoshi Ando. Welcome to the Anime Effect.
Right, try it again.
Big one.
He said it. He said it.
Gotcha. Wait.
Roll back a little bit. He said it.
Hold on.
Show the creators of Gachiakuta, Kei Urana.
Gachiakuta. I. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, Kay. This is a little hard to do. Got you. One more time.
We are so honored to welcome to the show the creators of Gachiakuta, Kei Urana.
Gachiakuta. I give up. Never mind. Okay. Let's just get back to this thing. I give up.
Whatever.
Y'all know what I'm trying to say, okay? Like, I should actually watch that interview, actually, like, later on my own time.
Skullgrin's here. This is Sammy. He says, thus far I've heard people pronounce it Gachiku.
I've heard Gachiakuta, but he said Gachi. Is that the mid part is like what's messing me up? I feel like I'm getting a language lesson right now.
I don't know. It's confusing, isn't it? What a trip.
It says Gachiakuta. Oh, that's what he Gachiakuta. Okay. Woo! Okay. Thank you. I feel like I got a heart attack.
Now you're not gonna get banned on her Instagram Live for being a disrespectful Westerner.
Listen, I'm not trying to get banned by Kate. You know what I'm saying?
You really fit the profile. You know what I'm saying? Some guys
I do. 100%. 100%.
It is not even a dig anyway. Like, you know, there's some weird behavior happening right now in the Weebiverse. So let's begin.
So you have to remember, Japanese language really uses you in the vocabulary. All right, so I just got to get Gachiakuta. I gotta have to remember that.
Well, you're gonna say it once probably.
I said it in like a art video that I did on my other channel too, and that's the crazy part. So, all right, Anyway, before I play this video, y'all, if you can, if anybody hasn't, just like the video, like the live stream. Thank you for being here.
Yes,
I know we weren't here last week. We had stuff to tend to. But yeah. All right, let's go. Is the volume up on this? No, it is not. All right, now it is.
Kei Urana, the manga artist for Gachiakuta, is frustrated with how toxic people have become towards her work, specifically those here in America. During a live stream, Kei Urana got frustrated as she had to shut down many questions of fan canon shippings and asked if she was non-binary, racist, and more. With this being what she said.
Wait, hold on. That's a lot. Wait, go back. Where? What are we? Oh, can I not like?
Look, I don't want to be the one to tell you I told you so. But I kind of told you so.
Stop.
Kei Urana, the manga artist for Gachiakuta, is frustrated with how toxic people have become towards her work, specifically those here in America.
During the live stream. Oh, I guess he's just. Kei Urana got frustrated that she had to shut down many questions of fan canon shippings and asked if she's non-binary, racist, and more. Oh, I know why. Because she had a play for Gachiakuta, okay, in which the characters, I guess the black characters were not played by black people because the play's in Japan. So I'm guessing that's why they asked if she was racist or not.
During a live stream, Kei Urana got frustrated as she had to shut down many questions of fan canon shippings and asked if she was non-binary, racist, and more. With this being what she said, as translated via an app, including this as well. You can.
I don't want this to be misunderstood, but differing opinions are something that inevitably come with any work. All I want is for people to understand the boundary between what is official and what is fan created. Okay.
Pause and read. Long story short, she says, from my perspective, this is a common sense rule, but if nobody says it, things will turn into chaos, so I'll say it. If someone brings unofficial settings or outright incorrect ones right in front of me and keeps saying, what do you think about this? Hey, look at this. What do you think? Or hey, over and over again, of course I'm going to reject it. Maybe because people have forgotten, but I am part of this official side of Gachiakuta itself. What frustrates me is not the unofficial settings themselves, it's the people who throw childish tantrums about them. And believe me, we all know who those people are. It's the godforsaken shippers.
Man, I've been on Twitter long enough to know about this.
Oh, the fandoms.
I just tell y'all, I purposely, like, I talk about a lot of things on my Twitter, and certain fandoms are not one of them, bro, because I can't, like, some of them crazy, bro. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, they are crazy. Like, crazy in the sense of, like, not rational. And I don't mind a debate, but I can't debate with irrational individuals. Like, that joint is like,
no, you just let it go, bro. Like, any fandom, they get so big that they end up having, like, I don't know, 100 discords and start yapping and going to conventions, waving the flags and signs and the foam fingers. Eventually it's going to grow to a point where they just become insane. Like, and that's any fandom, really.
Yeah, for anything. And I've seen, like, I don't get into comic book fandom.
Yeah. And it gets to the point where they want to change the show, or they want to change the manga, or they want to change whatever the video game that they're fans of, to add their shipping, where they ship the characters. That's what they tried to do with Supernatural too. They were trying to have, like, Castiel actually be in love with Dean, like, and then they, like, did some, you know, fake vague reference and then left it at that, and then they were mad that they didn't go further than that. But it was like a nod to the shippers, and they were still mad. So it's like, eventually, because they rely on them on the show, because they're, like, successful, they got the fan base, they can get money by, like, having a big fan base, but it's a double-edged sword where it's like somehow they want to be in the creative process as well, even though it doesn't really make sense like that. And now I guess she's asserting her right as a creator to say, I'm in control, me, you know.
I mean, Japan's been dealing with like Western nonsense for a little bit.
Yeah, because it's blowing up in the West, like mainstream. Like it was blowing up already, and it was already. I mean, anime and manga already blew up, but now it's like ever since pandemic, everyone was sitting at home watching.
Right.
The entire America was watching Naruto or something, and now everyone's an anime head. Or now you're having situations where like Demon Slayer is making like $500 million around the world. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
and a bunch of like goofs.
And they try to go after the creator of My Hero Academia for something. I sorry.
The ending of the show.
Yeah, not only that. No, because I
mean
think
the ending of the manga.
Yeah, and then like there was like some extra page that they drew, and like I don't know, people started going berserk and. You know what's funny? There's some things that I don't like the way they end or the way it came out. I never thought to go to creators' pages and be like, "How dare you!" Like I didn't like the end of I mean, I kind of settled into it, but I didn't like the end of Metal Gear Solid 5. No, I'm not gonna spoil it. And I was just like, "Oh, really?" I follow Hideo Kojima. I did not think to go, you man. Like, I'm not trying to bother Hideo Kojima. Are we insane?
Yeah. Thing is, like, we were separated by a language barrier, but now these social media platforms, they have the AI, which can like instantly translate everyone's speech into whatever language they need. So now the Japanese can actually read what the Americans are saying about the anime and vice versa. Like on Twitter, they have to translate by Grok. They're just like trying to translate I can read all the Japanese stuff and it's in English now. And you can respond back to them in English and they'll see it in, their language. It's crazy. So now maybe she's like, oh, this is what it is. Like, I don't like this. I don't like this. She sees the pictures and she's probably like, oh, this is what they want me to do. Because maybe she was annoyed by seeing the pictures, like, oh, what is this? This isn't my art. What are they doing to my art? And now they're like, and now she's reading what they say under the art, like, oh, this is instructions for you to do in the anime. She's
probably like, like,
I ain't know this weird piece of art came with demands. Now I'm getting freaked out.
I mean, I guess it is some freaky. Like, if you are mangaka, right, and like you just not paying attention to overseas, maybe things are cool. Maybe. Now that she's actually paying attention, and it's just like, yo, what the hell is going on? Like, it's kind of all right. Let me hear the rest of this.
Yeah,
they are a bane in the existence of anime and manga. They make everyone look bad. To sum it all up, in the live stream, there was harassment that include persistent messages about ships, fan-imagined romantic pairings, and other interpretations that contradicted the manga's canon. In earlier posts, Urana addressed specific rumors such as denying that character Tamsi is transgender, stating, they're saying things like Tamsi is transgender. I don't think that's the case at all. These clarifications often trigger backlash, with some fans accusing her of ignoring their views. Separate rumors about Urana's own gender identity circulate, saying she's non-binary based off of old requests for neutral pronouns in translations. Long story short, she's fed up with the shippers, and I don't blame her. And when she denies the claims that people have made headcanons on, she instantly gets slandered because of it. And people on Twitter are now going after the shippers, which honestly was a long time coming. I'm sorry, that was a necessity that had to happen. 9 times out of 10, 2 things ruin a fan base. 1, those that just slander to slander because they have an agenda and don't care about the story whatsoever, and those who are shippers who ship characters that were never meant to be together, nor had any implication of being together. They then push that agenda, and when it's outright denied, they just go and say the most random, heinous shit imaginable against the person who denied it. Which in this case is Kei Urana being the victim here. And I really don't care. We need to call shippers losers more often. We really do. And I know a lot of shippers will sit here and say, who are you to say that when media literacy is non-existent? You want to sit here and talk to me about media literacy when you try to ship 2 characters that were never meant to be together to begin with? And you fully believe it? Right. Okay. This shit's uncalled for. And I do not blame her for the way that she's acted towards this Western fan base, knowing how they are. I'm telling you, man, these shippers have been a problem for quite some time. And it's about time somebody said something. Look, I don't want to be the one...
Now, I'm going to add to this. that there was there's another issue that I guess he didn't cover on this, which I guess I could find a video on, but some of these videos have like copyrighted music on it, so yeah, there was another issue where she just requested for fan artists that do fan art of her stuff to not put their colored fan art or their art in general into the cover template of her series. So like usually I don't have sorry, I don't have one of her books around me. But oh, I do. Sorry. Wait. Boom. So this right here, y'all can see. You see how it has the borders? You know? So I guess people were like taking the borders and the type, and then we're just sticking their character here. And sometimes it'll be one of the other characters or OC. And as you know, some of these fan artists are really good. She didn't want that.
Right.
Because she doesn't want it to be mistaken for official art. Now, I could say, like, you know, well, people are going to do what they want. But, you know, as a creator, she is entitled to make any request that she makes. So, and apparently people got mad about that, too. What is their problem? I
don't know, man. I think it's like I don't know why. It's such a strange situation. Like, why you're asking why is the West like this? Like, why do they have
like what is
control that they gotta spam and harass the creators? The creators of like the only people who are like organically creating 2D animation for the world at this point.
And I could say this. I guess people could say the same for like.
I mean, they're not the only ones, but they're like the top dog. Like, let's be honest.
I guess people could say the same for like, you know, when people. I don't think this is really an adjacent situation. You know, when like let's say a crummy game comes out like a Concord or whatever, and then people just dogpile on it. I was like, that's a little different because like Concord was actually just like really badly designed or something. Now. You shouldn't dogpile to the point, in my personal opinion, shouldn't dogpile on the point that you wish people would lose their jobs. Like, I don't think that that's healthy. But, you know, when they do go out of business, I'm like, well, or, you know, project gets canceled, it's kind of like, well, I mean, it didn't have the mass appeal or whatever. But in contrast to that, Gachiakuta is actually good. Why are we complaining about what's not in the story? Like, we're not actually getting disappointed here. Now, I haven't read the series beyond the anime, so but I'm going to safely assume that it's still good. So people are just complaining to complain. I'm gonna get to you guys' comments in a second. I'm just like kind of ranting right now. I can't say I'm confused because I mean we've seen this behavior like over and over again, but how did they? Who came up with the she's non-binary thing? Like I'm confused on that one. Like just made it up. They saw her hair. Like what?
They say it for multiple things, whether it be animated or not. But I guess this is like an instance where the creators are like she's saying it back. Maybe in Japan they don't do things like this, but now she's on like Twitter and maybe I don't know if she's on Twitter, but like Instagram or these.
No, she's on Twitter. I follow her on Twitter.
Yeah, she's on Twitter and on Instagram now. She can see all the things that people say now. You know, you could translate it to automatic. She could translate it to automatic Japanese, and now she's like, "Oh my god, my fans are crazy. My fans are saying these things. They're not true." And maybe naively, she's stepping in saying, "Guys, actually, this is not real. Like, don't do this to my art. I'm sure you'll listen to me because I'm a sensible person or something, or like you like me. So I'm just saying, just don't do this, please."
Mm-hmm.
But she doesn't know she's stepping into like, you know.
I was like, oh no, you did not come in the land of common sense.
Right, the land of angry Westerners or something that's their own animation jobs have been hollowed out by outsourcing, so now they're extremely dependent on cartoons from overseas to give them pleasure because they will never, you know, do anything unless they, I don't know, learn some complicated 3D program at the Disney, who's firing people right now. So they just have to, like, I don't know, become overly obsessed with other people's projects.
Man, also look at this, man. Look at this sadness right here.
Sandy.
This is why they should leave people alone, because people forgetting that these artists are like working to the bone, and so I am prone to forgetting to hydrate, and finally I started feeling dizzy and nauseous. When I looked back at my hydration histories, I realized over 3 days I'd only drunk the equivalent of 500 milliliters plastic bottle, so I rushed out to buy a whole box. Now I'm not saying that's like dire, but it could be. Like I've had a friend pass out from dehydration. Meanwhile, they're like, "Yo, why your character ain't shipped to like, yo, can you?" Oh, she had a birthday recently. Oh, well, happy belated birthday to her.
She asked for a pay raise to deal with this madness.
Nah, facts. Like, cause
looking for the tweet that she wrote or something.
I'm looking for like I was looking for past tweets. I did see some past tweets.
Type in post or something at the end of there.
Man, she actually posts a lot. But yeah, look, that's pretty cool. Looked like a traditional pencil sketch. But anyway, let me get to some of you guys comments. Let's scroll back up. Seems like you guys had a lot to say about this one. So I'm just gonna speed through something.
Yeah, what's this?
Lost Monster Man is here.
What up? So this is the post. You want? I'll send it to you.
Okay.
All right, I sent it.
Okay, I'll start from here.
Should be in the messages if you.
Yeah. So Sammy was saying, yeah, it's a play, so they could cast whoever is working in the theater in Japan. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, look, listen, I'm all for characters looking exactly how they're supposed to look, but it's in Japan. Like, I don't know what you want. I don't know what you want them to do.
America race swap all the time. Like the One Piece. Like, bro, this show's like the biggest show on Netflix.
No, because see, if you race swap black, then it's like the end of the world.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Can't do that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
According to the rules of I don't know.
That was like the fifth horseman of the apocalypse.
Yeah, word. In the book of I don't know, black people, you cannot. I don't know what his rule book is. They didn't send it to me. I'll have to purchase it.
Damn.
Lost Master Man says that's stupid. Learn the language, people. No facts. Breeden says this is not a ridiculous ass. People are so entitled. Yeah. Says if this was international, you can bet the black characters would be cast by black theater performance, which is honestly is fine, right? But people throwing a fit over this is so dumb. Yeah, we're still talking about the play here.
Mm-hmm. Also, cosplayers. Remember, they were like, "Oh, you know, how come people get mad when black people cosplay as like white people's characters and stuff?"
Mm.
But like, I guess the Japanese cannot cosplay as a black person. Like, character is just, damn, bro. It's like
because it's official, and I'm like, wait, so you wanted her to find the like I don't know 105 black people on Earth that know Japanese, and then fly them over with no acting experience to work in this play. By the way, I'm joking with that number. I'm sure it's more than 105 black people that know Japanese, but you know.
I'm just saying, it's like, look, you can't be hypocritical. You can't just have it your way, and then the other person has to have rules, but you can't have rules. Or it's just like annoying.
It is. It says, I've seen grown men and women play children in plays, and I'm supposed to completely believe it.
Like, people saying race swap this, race swap that, and it's good, and then they do it over in Japan, and it's like it's bad. It's just like it's just I give
it's
up.
not
Like,
equal, Dan. I tell you the rules. You cannot. You have to race swap and a skin gradation scale.
Yeah.
So
and there's a privilege scale because Japan already has so much. You know, they have the anime, they're living it up. They got the Miller High Life,
right?
And in the hood in like Chicago or these other countries, they got nothing. So give them, except for the blackness, so don't take it away.
Yeah, don't take it
away.
They
can take some of your stuff away, like because they can take some Japanese stuff away because they can afford to lose some. But
yeah, but we
can't.
I can't afford to lose anything because I have nothing. I have
even though the Japanese like made up this character, right? I mean, this woman made up the character and stuff. Is it like a gift or something like that? Like, you know, like in Judge Judy, like they'll have like some guy come on and the judge shows, and then they'll give the cell phone, and they break up, and then like, I want my cell phone back, and then the boyfriend's like, it was a gift. It was a gift. You can't do that. Something like that. Is that like?
I think.
Well, yeah. They drew the black character, and then the black weebs are like, "Hey, you can't mess with my character. It's mine now. You gave it to me. I don't know when this exchange happened."
Yes, but you have to understand. You have to understand.
See it that way.
Is this a term? I don't know. I'm about to coin it right now. Black emotionalism. Okay, when Gachiakuta came out, bro, the amount of like people post and probably videos talking about how much of a blessing it was to have black representation in an anime was like, they were like, oh my goodness, Gachiakuta has finally come to give us the representation we need. It's funny because I watched the show and I'm like, that wasn't why I was hyped. I was hyped because it was good.
But it's like a parasocial relationship, right? Like,
yes,
they watch the show and then they see the character and they're like, it looks like me and it smells like me, or whatever it is, like whatever it is. Like, I feel it in my skin, and like, you know, then it's like they feel like they own it, they co-own it with them.
Maybe
they're a fan, and them being a fan gives them co-ownership of the character because one can't exist without the other because they buy so much stuff. I don't know if they buy enough stuff. They usually like to steal it off of like the internet, right?
Yo, there's another. Oh, I'm gonna get into that too in a second.
But even if they bought stuff, it's like it doesn't entitle you to be trolling things. You just like stay on the internet and yell and yap like everybody else.
Yeah. Hold on. Let's read the rest. It said, if this
especially when you yelling and yapping to make it worse.
Yeah.
Or to just annoy the creator. It's like, you complain. Can you just complain like because it does suck and to make it better?
That's what I'm saying. That's why I would say mention the video game aspect. Like when people
anger for like, you know, a real situation, not this.
Right. Like when Join is trash.
And even at that, you gotta chill.
Yeah.
Anyway.
That's like it's like when we were talking about High Guard and people are like, this is the next Concord, and I'm just like, it's kind of lame, but like it's the next Concord or whatever. Yeah. But like in this case, like the product was good, and it was still screaming.
They're gonna ruin it. They're gonna be like, I don't want to do it anymore. Like they can quit. It's like, oh my god.
If they make Kei quit, I'm gonna do a 5-part video series, bro, on these people.
By the way, check. I sent you the thing.
Oh, hold on. Let's give me a second.
I'm gonna check out this screenshot and then we're gonna go to the comments.
Here we go.
And this is the post, right?
Yes, it's we need to gatekeep Gachiakuta harder. Base Gachiakuta mangaka Kei Urana pushes back against.
Well, you can read just her what she said.
Okay. This is kind of what he said in the video.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Said, from my perspective, this is a common sense rule, but if nobody says it, things will turn into chaos. So I'll say it. If someone brings up unofficial settings or outright incorrect ones right in front of me and keeps saying, what do you think about this? Hey, look at this. What do you think? Hey, over and over again. Of course, I'm going to reject it. Maybe people have forgotten, but I I am part of the official side of Gachiakuta itself. The fact that she has to say that is like, hey guys, you know I'm the author and the artist. Like,
Now, when she says settings, like that means like, it's like a computer program. Like, I have the official settings for my.
No, settings like the setting of the story.
Well, the setting of the story is like a place and time. You know, like
settings, and she means it as part of like a wide arcing things. The characters, the stories, what's going on in it.
That's what I'm saying. She's saying it like settings on like my computer. Like, don't mess with the settings, bro.
Oh, well, yeah,
You're gonna mess up my computer. It won't sound right. It's gonna have weird colors. It's gonna be on the fritz. And they're coming in messing with the settings. They're saying this character should be with this character. This character should be looking like this character. This character this character needs to be black out of nowhere.
Yeah, this character needs to get it with this character. And I'm like, yo, I'm the one with the script, B.
Yeah, and they're like, what? Anyway, continue.
Said what frustrates me is not the unofficial settings themselves. It's the people who throw childish tantrums about them. And they will throw tantrums. I assure you that. Hold on, let me get back to the comments though.
Yeah. Well, that's all I want to say. It's her words and the reaction. Anyway, so that's the Gachiakuta story. Let's get to the comments.
Says if this was international, you can bet black characters will be. Oh no, I read that already. My bad. Says if this ends up going international, I really hope black theater performers get a chance. I think I read that already too. My bad. Sorry, I gotta catch up. Power says shippers harass Western creators as well due to not giving their favorite ship. Oh, I'm sure they do. Lost Monster Man here says modern fandoms are always unhinged. They are, and Dan and I had a conversation about this earlier, like in last week rather, and I was just talking about comic book Twitter. I'm not talking about I'm talking about mainstream comic book Twitter.
Sure. like
Marvel DC. It's weird over there, bro. It's kind of scary. Like people threatening each other's lives. I'm like, yo, what is happening right now? Like, are we good? Like, said at the end of the day, people will throw fits about the most trivial things nonstop. This is nothing new. Facts. Shipping is one of the My Hero Academia fandoms receives a bad reputation. Facts. Attacking the creator isn't the answer. Yeah, because they owe you nothing. I said they recently harassed the Digital Circus creator as well on her Reddit. I'm not familiar with Digital Circus. What is that? Is it a comic book? Is it manga? Is it an anime? You can let me know, Power. Lost Monster Man said most fandoms were you guys in that. Wait, hold on. Am I reading this wrong? Most fandoms were you guys in that were getting crazy by the second. Sorry, the sentence is a little jumbled. My bad. What did Brina say here? I don't know about My Hero Academia, but they try to claim that Demon Slayer creator was sexist. Why? Okay. I mean, I didn't finish Demon Slayer up, but was there something sexist in it? Okay, never mind. Attacking Gooseworks really isn't the solution. Brina says, I've learned at a very young age not to interact with much of a fandom. Same. Listen, I remember my boy was about to put me in touch of comic book Twitter. Like he was going to at me in the middle of a live that they were, or not Twitter, on TikTok. And he was like, oh, you should be part of the conversation. I was like, yo, bro, don't you ever in your life think that you're going to insert me into comic book TikTok. I don't want to be a part of it. Never. I'm going to stay over here and I'm going to give my little art tutorials or talk on things that I want to talk about. And that's it. I'm not going to be part of any discussions. I don't care about like the Flash versus Woody Woodpecker. I don't. I already seen how it gets. And it usually starts off like this. It starts off with somebody on the screen and they start screaming. It's like, see, the last time I told this to this effing idiot that there's no way that the Flash can. I'm okay. No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm going to go over here and draw.
Damn.
I don't want any parts. I'm trying to choose peace. Okay, I'm trying to be one with Jesus. I can't do this. Yo, leave me alone. Said, oh no, I read that. They got mad at the creator for not shipping the main character with his main rival. Lost Monster Man, Kojima is God. Death Stranding is finally coming to PC. So if I have the specs and I have to buy an $800 RAM, hopefully not. Maybe I will play it. If y'all want to see me stream that, let me know. Online marketing, I'm not going to destroy myself. Y'all can see me play like a game that means something. I'll leave him to play the nonsense. Said, let's just leave these people alone. Let them create facts. Now what you guys are talking about Naruto fans? Let me speed.
Somebody got to create. Which can't all be some disgruntled crazy fan. Like
facts.
Seems like that's what America's becoming. Like just more fans. I mean, there's always gonna be more fans than creators, but now I feel like there's less creators that feel free to give you what's in your brain into the wild, you know? They're afraid of like whatever you were talking about, Twitter. But at the end of the day, I guess you just have to ignore it and keep going. What are you saying?
Hold on, Breeden said Demon Slayer creator is sexist because of the scene where Nezuko becomes a grown woman during the Entertainment District arc. Wait, how's that sexist? Sammy says, long story short, Digital Circus is about humans trapped in a circus themed reality game. Oh, okay. All right, got you. But descends into nightmare. Okay, I got you. I've only watched one episode of Digital Circus, but it's the kind of thing. But if it's your kind of thing, give it a chance. Yeah, there you go. I don't know, man. People are exhausting.
Yeah,
it's exhausting.
But it's the internet, you know. This is what the tech bros have designed for us, you know.
Yeah, this is social engineering. You know what I'm saying?
When before you used to have forums for certain things, and fans would just be on those forums, and like other kinds of fans, like creators would be on another forum, and now it's just like an international forced play date with everybody, like of every genre, every profession on the planet Earth, politics, art, I don't know, being a plumber and a sports fan, and, being a creep or nice guy, you all have to be in the same place, trying not to lose your insanity to get the word out about your projects or your fandom or whatever. This is what happens. Yeah, but it is what it is. You just have to keep doing what you're doing and not think about it too much. Like, I guess she'll have to do that too, because this kind of behavior ain't going away, Just be grateful that, she's the real creative Gachiakuta and everybody else is not, I guess, and don't worry about it.
But one last thing, this you know what doesn't make this better too, as Westerners, that we have creators here that like to argue with fans too. So maybe they be thinking like, oh, I could go argue with these Japanese creators. I'm like, no. See, they don't do that madness over there.
Right.
The one thing they don't do, they don't attack each other, their fellow creators. That's one. And they don't argue back with their fans, generally. Unless you are, what's his name? The Capcom director, I don't know why I forget his name. But he don't argue. He just block you for anything.
Right.
Which is kind of funny. But he's the only person that I know that does that. But yeah, America, we love talking. There's a lot of main character syndrome up here. Nobody's humble.
A lot of main character syndrome of
people think, yo, I'm the man. I'm him. Like, why are you him? Like,
it's like, hey, be nice to the Japanese people making the cartoons, man. Like, that's all we got. That's all we got. America, they decided somewhere around, I don't know, the mid 90s or the early 90s, whenever Toy Story came out, they saw that movie and was like, holy crap, let's get rid of all 2D forever. Like, you know what I'm saying? And by that point, America wasn't even drawing the in-between animations anymore. They were outsourcing it, but then they were just like, let's just make it all 3D. Just like, or let's just import the cartoons. And then like they imported cartoons, and now they're trying to be angry. And hey, this is the only stuff that's keeping the country together. Okay,
Yo, they be battling with these creators like they think they fighting like Adi Shankar or something.
Yeah, right.
Like, like, yo, I assure you, Kei Urana is not Adi Shankar. By the way, I'm not excusing you to like just mindlessly go after Adi. Like,
yeah, it's like say, hey, Addy, you know, you're doing a great job. Like anything he does is great.
I don't like his work, but you know,
I think he was a fan. Like he did those fan films; those were fun, but they were fan films. There was just like a creative spin on something, and he has a twist. And I guess it's like when you're trying to change what the thing was before. Like it's fine, but then if it ends up being lamer than what originally was cool, then people are gonna get mad. And I guess to be fair, he did not get mad at them. I don't know. He had some minor turbness about something, but I don't think he was.
No, I've never seen him get mad. Actually,
he was not mad.
No.
Just like, oh, you know,
he just be having fun with it. But like, you know, like people go after him because he's like very cocky or whatever.
Sure.
But I'm like, Kei is not cocky. Right. Like y'all going. That's why I said like y'all going after Kei like you thought you was going after like Addy. I'm like, yo,
facts.
Yo, relax. I don't know.
Also, a lot of things in the West are very combative. You know.
Yeah.
Especially online.
Yeah.
Like to get clicks and stuff. Like you got to slant negative sometimes to get like views. Which
that's
is
true.
Like which everyone's trying to do. You know.
I mean, that's why. I'm not gonna sit here.
Japan, they're very honorable. Like they draw, like the creators just draw, and then they draw so well that their stuff will get like 2,000 likes, 3,000 likes. You know, the Western creators, like when they do things, the comics and all this, it's like half yelling at me, they're half like
it's like everything has to be like a problem.
And, yeah, it's just like look at this.
And sometimes like I mean, we have a lot of problems in entertainment here. But sometimes I don't know, it's like that time we made the video with the the guy from Naughty Dog drew Eve from Stellar Blade. And I was just like, y'all ain't even really that bad. And then when he fixed up his face, it was like a good drawing. And I'm just like, we're stretching it. We're stretching it. I know Last of Us 2. I know nobody liked Last of Us 2. I didn't even bother to buy it because I didn't want to experience the storyline. That was spoiled for me. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I don't want to see any of that. That's beside the point. The artist by himself on his own accord, the drawing was not like, oh, like it's like whatever, man. Like,
I don't know, man.
America be mad, bro. Like it's mad at the wrong things too. Just like.
You know why they're mad? I don't know why they're mad. I guess like they're mad because there's nothing they can do about what they're frustrated. Like, I don't know what it is.
I mean,
I think it's just because like America's creative center is kind of weird at this point.
It is.
Like everyone's like I read all these things saying like the animation, oh, they're losing the budget. The animation studio's closing, and I'm like, if it's closing now from what it was a few years ago, that's terrible. You know, it's like, and we see that with every industry sector that we used to have in America. You know, we used to make the cars here, we used to sell the cars here, we invented the car. It's like, you know, and now you see like, if somehow like every country on earth cut us off of like loans and plane travel and, you know, airport usage and stuff, could America sustain on its own? Like China, like if China got cut off, like if it was like World War IV or something like that, they make the goods, they make the, you know, the everything in your house is made by China. If they couldn't sell to you, they would just sell to each other. Meanwhile, we don't make anything, so it's like we made the storyboards for the cartoon that would be FedExed or now emailed over to Korea, Japan, China, and now India for some reason. and they will complete the cartoon, and send it back to you or something like, you know what I mean? And now they're like, well, I don't even know if we can even do that. So now when people grow up, they just see like in the future, it's like, oh, America doesn't care about cartoons. And I wanted to do that. So now I'm just going to be a fan. Quit creation. I'm going to be a fan. And they join fans or do fan art. So now we're just like a fan country. But I think like the American spirit is to be more than that. So there's a resentment and an anger.
Yes.
Like they see a wide, vast plain. They see all these business opportunities. They see tech bros getting rich. And they're like, can you get some? Can you give me like 20 grand so I can make my own indie animation? And they're like, no. Something like that. And they're like, screw this. I'm mad. And then they see like a cartoon from Japan, just like, oh, I get to relax and I get to watch it. But at the end of the day, it's like, they're like, it means more to them than it should if their life was going right.
Right.
In some way,
That's why they looked at us like, oh, that's my black character. I'm like, no, that's hers.
You can make your own black character.
Right.
You're like, but no one told me how.
you take this, right? So you see this magical thing called a freaking pencil, right? So you could get the non-digital version too, right? And then you just start moving it around.
Yeah, right. It's like, you can do that. We can make your own stories too, bro. Like, we used to do that. We do that now. People are still doing it.
Brother. Like I'm sorry, I can't be called that because I'll be called the animal that everybody, knows what that is.
I don't know what's going on. Let me see what's happening in the chat.
Brina said he just block you for anything. Respect. I thought, why don't I remember his name? Yo, he will block you for anything. I remember a dude, I think I mentioned it on the channel before. Like, he went to find, is that Makami? No, hold on. Let me go find. He went to Japan to like encounter him and asked him like, yo, how long was his block list? And then once he got there, when he got back to America, the dude blocked him.
Yeah, that's funny. It says, if you are a fan, Sammy says, if you're a fan, never argue with the creator. If you're a creator, never argue with your fans. It's true. It's a two-way street. It's funny because like the creator of Cobra Kai, he had a list of things that could make for a successful reboot. I don't think anyone ever read it because they keep making the same mistakes. But the big one was, if you're a creator, don't argue with your fans.
Right.
I guess in this one, she was not arguing with her fans.
Right.
But I guess like, even to say this is with crazy people, it's like you don't really owe them like anything because they're kind of crazy, Just like it's all gonna stir more hornets than that. But also got to support too,
Yeah.
People made videos in her favor saying, "Yeah, leave her alone." So I don't know. I think it's a case by case situation, but
yeah,
certainly don't make it a everyday habit, which unfortunately some people do. Power 100 says, after Princess and the Frog, Disney moved on to the 3D way. Yeah, I know. Just stupid because like there's a bunch of kids out here watching anime because it's 2D. There's more tutorials on how to draw like anime and manga than there are like American cartoons.
Man, first of all, did y'all see the last 2 episodes of JJK? What are they feeding these animators? You're feeding them steroids. I gotta go watch it again. I said, what did I just see? I mean, JJK just doing JJK things, knocking out the park. Anyway, sorry.
It's like you learn like one thing well over many years. You do that thing better. That means like they've been doing 2D for so long. This is what they got. They have like incredible artwork. And America like gave up to do some other thing. And they just move on to the new technology, that's all they're interested in, and pioneering the new technology and then leaving for the newer technology.
Right.
But they didn't ask the people whether we cared about that. Like when they switched to 3D, they started making like shows like Reboot and all this stuff. And I'm like, I'm cool with that. You want to make the Beast Wars. I'm cool with that. Like, I like that, but I don't, but somehow like the corporate head B kind of said like, this is all we're gonna do, and they still made 2D cartoons. Like I guess they did the storyboards and whatnot, and they still had like X-Men Evolution and things like that. But in terms of Disney in these places, they were like, nah, we're good. Now it's like Disney, they're doing these. I don't know. I'm not a fan, but I did not like that Spider-Man cartoon. You know what I'm saying, with the Norman Osborn and things like that. Like
Oh, I mean,
favorite cartoon.
Yeah, I instantly wasn't watching that.
But the animation style was like kind of like, what is this? Like, you designed this? I think that even that was outsourced. But like, how do you even like design the characters?
Outsourced from Join, I don't want to see. That's crazy. That's insane.
It's in X-Men 97. It sounded like they were like breaking the minds of these producers. They were like screaming at like Bo DeMeo. They were like, why does it have to look that detailed? No one cares. They were like, dude, I'm trying to get it to the level of like, you see these Japanese cartoons, bro? You see like the old X-Men cartoon? We're trying to at least get it like
they don't care.
Slightly better than that. And they're like, this is crazy. We don't have to do that. We just have to trace something. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Disney. And Disney, the people who created animation, practically like pioneered it. I don't know if they created, but they pioneered it. Like pioneered animation in this country. I mean, like using weird budget effects. I don't know. Now they want to use AI.
Yeah.
And it's like, people still want to watch the anime. It's just like we were still stuck on that. Like, anyway. What are they saying here? Saying, I remember when The Last of Us 2 came out, harassment got incredibly out of control, and some of it was targeted to the voice actress, Laura Bailey.
Mm-hmm. Said at the time when her child was born, I have no reason to play that game, but harassing her and her kid is selfish. Yeah, I don't understand that. Like, first of all, I'm like, yo. Who wrote the by the way, I'm not even suggesting to go harass what's his name? I forget his name. Damn, I remember his name. Everybody, we talk about him all the time. But you know what I'm talking about.
Who is this?
From last
Pedro Pascal?
No, man. Not the show. I'm talking about the writer or the director rather.
Oh, I know you're talking about. Damn, I forget. It's Neil Druckmann.
Yeah, there you go. Good grief. Yeah, I wouldn't even suggest to go harass Neil per se. But like, I don't understand why they were going after her. I'm like, yo, fam, I remember my brother-in-law spoiled the leaks for me, and I was like, oh, yeah, I don't want to play this, and then I just went on with my life. I had no reason to go harass anybody. Like, I don't understand people's people feel the need. I have to talk. I have to say something. I have to contact the people. I got to protest.
The yappers. Also, a lot of people want to hear people yap. I mean, people talk about like they're yapping and people want to hear that. People want to hear that stuff. I don't know. Like, sometimes they want a personality. Like, you can have like the dopest art or the dopest anything, but if you're not like some I don't know, personality or something, that they don't care. They gotta razzle dazzle them. Of course, these people who are the angry fan people, they're not creating anything. Yeah,
where they just angry
shit misery, but like, that's what they have to offer. So it's maybe what I said was not really relevant.
Yeah.
So
America's ambition for animation really feels crushed when you compare it to the rest of the world, which is really quite heartbreaking and explains why Disney has suffered a severe identity crisis. We forget this so much. Yep.
Yeah. It's like, look, man, I don't know, we started outsourcing like in the 60s or like
we started outsourcing a long time ago.
Then by the time like Filmation, like the He-Man, like that was like the last dude standing, and he was trying, and then he used rotoscoping, and people were like, he's rotoscoping, he's using the same frames, and it's like he's the only guy who was trying to give animation and art school graduates a hope that they could come and work in America and have a gig like drawing instead of working at the Pizza Hut for 14 hours straight. They could sit there and get their portfolio and learn trade, and you know what I mean? They wouldn't be rich, but
Right.
they would learn the biz and learn storytelling and learn animation. And it's crazy. Anyway. Lost Monster Man says, what made American animation slow down in the first place? I don't know, man. That's a controversial thing. I don't know. It's a lot of things. I guess we got undercut, by people overseas that because of the I don't know, the value of the dollar stretches farther overseas than here.
Yeah.
We have I guess labor disputes and labor unions, they negotiating for a livable wage, but then they hear in the Philippines some dude's getting paid $6. So they're like, and he'll draw all day, because and the companies, I don't know, will go pay him. I guess the Americans asked for a lesser wage, but I guess they didn't want to negotiate. Just like, I'm already working with the Philippine guy. They also do this with comics as well. So then people become fan artists and do the indie thing, and they'll select a select few people to do the mainstream stuff.
Listen, if you're lucky and you're American artist, you'll get hired by NetEase and be drawing Marvel Rivals characters.
Yeah, some days I wake up I'm like, you know what, man? I'm gonna just be a revolutionary, bro. I'm gonna start the revolution. I'm gonna just wear an American flag t-shirt and become some kind of crazy street preacher for bringing back 2D animation fully inside Americans. I'll walk into the art schools and stomp and scream and say, you got to come, and work for me or something like that. I start to, and then I just say, nah, bro. And then I end up watching Miami Vice reruns. Monster Man. Oh, Brina says, since you guys talking about, it's a check Discord. Skullgrin says, simple, America has a severe contempt for the arts. See the medium of animation as a genre. This has been going on for decades. It's a lot of yeah. It says Japan, and Brina says no.
Oh, she's talking about the because I was talking about the last 2 episodes of JJK. Brina, were you in the DMs? Were you talking about this job posting here, which I guess I'll show on screen? Let me know if that's what you were talking about, because this is actually hilarious. What app was this? I'll show y'all in a second once I get the word.
Yeah, but yeah, it's go ahead.
So Japan never abandoned 2D, neither did countries like France, Russia, China, or anywhere else in the world.
Exactly.
America just seems like the only place where it just seems forbidden to exist theatrically. Because America don't care about art. They don't care. She said yes. All right, y'all. Here's if you want a job, this is how you get a job here in the United States of America. All right, boom, like we got here.
Right. Said pull up a OF link. I thought he was gonna pull.
No, I mean, I guess that's
how the jobs to talk about.
So experience with game art pipelines. So you have to have experience with gaming or something. Portfolio showing character art, animation, or sprite work. Interest in helping grow a small creative team. Okay, small creative team. About the role. This is an opportunity to collaborate on an early stage indie game project and help shape the visual style of the studio's work. Look, sorry, I'm laughing because I know what I'm getting to. We're looking for someone with passionate about creating games and willing to grow with the team. Full-time job, pay from $1 per year.
It said $1.
You see the decimal, bro. Damn, I ain't stutter.
I thought it was a comma, and that was gonna be crazy.
$1 per year.
Pay from $1.
So it could go up, you know what I mean? But the base level is $1.
So if they gave you $1, you are contractually obligated to take the $1 because they said it was from $1, and you said okay. Damn, that's crazy.
Breen said it's from the U.S. It's on LinkedIn. I got an email for it.
Hey, it said, "Are you a high school student? Not disqualifying. Are you a college student? Not disqualifying.
I'm disqualifying this for the dollar.
Damn, they should have give you like $5. Like you can't.
They said $1
a year. That had to be a typo, bro. That had to be a typo, bro. That decimal busted. But then that'd be $100. That wouldn't be nothing. It would be still the same. It's like 100. It would like still be probably be $1 a year. Bro.
So I will say this, and I'm not throwing shade in anyway. I did see a video of a person that, because they also have Americans working on anime here to fill in like Sakuga shots and stuff like that. And there was this girl that said that she works on JJK. Now, according to her, allegedly, she said she doesn't really get paid that much for working on these frames for JJK.
Sure.
Which, I mean, that kind of sucks. So, if we take that into account for a show that is successful, then I guess the mark down for America, since our animation team is shot, or whatever team, gaming or whatever, I guess, yes, $1 would about equal out. If she not getting paid that much for JJK, then yeah, I guess they're getting paid $1 a year for America.
It's just ridiculous. This can't be real. I can't believe it's a real place. Like I think like if they had an address, you had to show up. They just kidnap you or something like that. It wouldn't even be like a real animation.
Yeah, this gotta be like, this is leading into like the trafficking scene, right?
Yeah, they just like scoop you up and throw you in a van and stuff. They put you in a barrel and ship you overseas. And
you reply to this, now you in the files. That like
some guy's gonna bid on you on a yacht, like in the movie Taken. Brina says no, and I haven't. Oh. Yeah, it says Monster Man says I think American animation slowed down in the 2000s and 2010. Yeah. Reboot and Action Man had poor quality and somehow still holds up. Reaction draw the original Max Steel 2. Well, they had good story. Like Reboot had a good story, They killed care. And that's another thing too. It's like I think America they need like to learn about that's why they turn a bunch of comedians too with all these comedy shows.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't know about adventure shows, like doing plotting.
No.
They don't have like a reference of like pulp and source material. Like there's a big literacy problem in America. That's why like maybe they don't have the will to draw anything more complicated than like an animated sitcom, like a South Park or something like that, Family Guy. Like, you know what I mean? Like they don't care about like, those old stories. Like, it's like you think about the stories, like you watch a cartoon like Gargoyles or any of the classics that we grew up on. That was drawn by a boomer, right? And people diss boomers, but this show is pro boomer because like the last generation actually like fully be immersed in literature that they could draw from to like write adventure stuff. But right now it's like people care about memes, being funny, doing, AI skits on politics, anything to get a like.
Yeah.
But but that's all you're not gonna be able to like, you're not gonna want to like make your own adventure show, and then you would have to learn the anatomy to correctly convey that. You would just like make silly gag things, if at all, really. Now they just point the camera at themselves. They're like, why even know how to draw? I'm just point the camera myself and be a goof, and I'll make money at that. It's like America's turning into like some kind of like weird non-cultural zone, and now it's just some weird economic zone that whatever you have to do to chase the bag, short of like getting arrested, and you're good.
Just get on TikTok, right? Get shirtless and eat out of a dog bowl, and then all of a sudden, that's a real video, by the way. Just want you to know.
Like before, people used to play guitar. Now they want to be rappers, and now the rappers want to be streamers. And now the streamers are like, mad at like whatever the AI, and they're mad at that, and who knows where else it goes in the I don't know. I'm getting very dystopian right now. Let me move on. Monster Man said Neil Druckmann. Yes,
yeah.
Already told that. Sean and Dan should add the creator of Billy and Mandy on that list of those who were harassed. He pointed out the issues regarding the animation industry a couple years ago. Yeah. He also reacted to a clownfish video, which further indulged the harassment. Like, fans are gonna be fans. It's kind of weird. I think people just stick to their own camps because it's like you got to be able to criticize something.
Yeah,
but I don't know, there has to be a line for when like you're turning into a creep. You know, it's like it's a spectrum. Somebody come look at this. Sadly, America's contempt for the arts is why they feel far behind from the world in what they make, which feels like an act of self-loathing because they don't want to embrace what they could do. Yeah, and I guess that's what leads to the anger that I was talking about. Also, it's like they have the self-loathing, they're mad, but there's a lot of barriers for them to pursue their dream economically as well, you know?
Right.
Like, people wonder, like, oh, why is this show political? Or we talk about the Buffy reboot. Like, why was it written like that? Why they had like these weird, you know, socio-political references to, like, you know, why is there like no Buffy except at the end? It's because they're pitching to a person that will only accept things like that. You know? They're like, can I make this cheaper?
Yeah.
You know, is it gonna hit the TikTok generation? You know? Does it have the politics I need to get this approved by some guy who's friends with some political guy at a bank? You know, it's like, if you can hit these criterias, did you come from Yale? You know, like, you know, and there's all these metrics. You know, so Sarah Michelle Gellar's got to run over and say, "Oh yeah, I got to get these writers. They went to this school. They will make it whack for you to accept it." You know, like, but if you think you're walking in there with a portfolio, like, I'm gonna be the man, it's like, forget it. Like, I don't know. Like, we had the Joe Kubert School, right? This was a place where they taught young people how to make comic books. We had a comic book school, and it no longer exists anymore. In Japan, you think they're giving up their comic book school, their manga school? Like, no. They got us out here hoofing it. You know, like, I got to get a tutorial. I got to watch YouTube.
In a minute, we're not going to be able to see it any because they're just going to retract it from America because they're tired of us.
Mm-hmm. It's tough. It's like, but I guess it's like in the indie scene now, you have like people that can donate to you directly. You know, if anybody want to donate a super chat, that's on you. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, true. And once again, if y'all could put a like on the video. Yes. Oh, by the way, let me do the showcase too.
Yeah.
Oh no, sorry.
The Power Beats.
Beats charging.
Beats by Dre.
It's not even my beats. It's my fiance's. She has mine, but we switched by mistake. But
he sold the beats. It says it's a typo, Dan, but the mistake has been fixed yet. Oh, it's okay.
So what was it supposed to say?
I don't know. Yeah, they need an extra zero and a I don't know. They need like more zeros.
The extra zero. They need like
the mistake hasn't been fixed yet. That's crazy work. Spilger says it's why Japan is speeding ahead in animation. That goes for everyone else in the world. Yeah, they were like, I enjoy this. People enjoy looking at it. I'm going to keep doing it. Just because there's another thing that's invented doesn't mean I'm going to stop doing it because I like it. I like the way it looks. It makes money because people like it. But in America, they were just like, 3D. It's better than 2D. It's like, I never thought that at all. Especially in the early days of 2D where it looked like trash.
Right.
I mean, 3D. Mm-hmm. In the early days of 3D, it looked trash. I was like, nah, I'm good. I think I'm good, actually, on that. And even when it got better, I was like, nah, I'm still good with the 2D, actually.
We've been going at this for so long that Japan finally perfected the 2D meld with 3D in anime.
Yeah. I think there's a bunch of boomers control that these, or whoever's in control of these animation houses in America. They just don't understand it. They were like, why do they like the anime better than my I don't know. I don't know what they're doing actually.
What are they giving me? So another the 85th comedy show. So
All right. Well, let's yeah, do the showcase.
Brina, when you applying for this job? No,
Thanks.
it's
Say believe is a typo. Who knows if they really meant $1? Yeah, I don't know. I would just say it's $1 because it's funny. $1.
Like, yo, it's $1.
Okay, so yeah, so we have the showcase.
All right, I gotta figure out where I left off, man. No, did we see this already?
Yeah, I think my thing there, so that's it. Leave that.
And then we saw the Murray Cinematic. I believe we saw this, right? This is Brina's.
The Brina.
The triangle brush. The triangle brush.
She forgot to record. She forgot to.
Oh, we did see this. That's still dope anyway.
For sure.
Oh, we saw this too, which she is making environments. Throw back to that. She is drawing. They need a little cat. He's the bodega cat. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Riot Kitty. Did we show Riot Kitty's thing? Let's show it. I know Riot Kitty's not here today, but she was doing some cute characters.
There you go.
She was doing some cute characters. New messages. Oh, my bad. Maybe I should look from new messages.
No, I think we're here. Right? No?
No, this is Bree fleshing it out. Look at this.
Yes. It's a grocery.
This is pretty dope. Open 24 hours. You go in there, you get a you know what I'm saying, Star Crunch, or you get a honey bun. All the fattening stuff, you know what I'm saying. Get the Cosmo brownie.
That's right. Ham and egg.
Oh, look at that.
Chopped cheese.
Chopped cheese. You know what? I haven't had a traditional chopped cheese. Yes, I know, y'all. I'm from New York and haven't had the chopped cheese.
It's a gradient map testing.
This is when you go to the corner store. This is when you don't go to the corner store. It's dark. You know yeah. Let's get nighttime. Chill.
Facts.
Nah, that's pretty dope. Oh, look at this. Derek. Man, I haven't spoke to Derek in a while, man. He commented on my I did some Resident Evil sketches, and he asked me y'all he asked me, he's like, did I punk out and go with the what was it, the modern setting, and that's so that you could have unlimited saves, or the classic setting where you have to use the ink ribbons like old school Resident Evil. And I forgot who it is, but y'all urged me to pick the classic setting, so I had to monitor my saves. So I told Derek.
Facts.
I told Derek I did not punk out on, the classic setting. But here you go, Nemesis and Jill. Check it out.
Nemesis and Jill. Peep this. This is cool.
By the way, before we get off, I did say I had one funny thing about Resident Evil that apparently is happening on Twitter, and it's kind of hilarious, and it involves fandom. We got Retro Wolf said 2026 versus 2022. So wait, hold on. Where's the new one? Oh, this is the 2026 one. I could tell because this one has a little more vibrancy.
Nice.
She's strong. Don't get kicked by this woman, man.
Okay, there you go.
We got what is Bree out here doing? She says, "Copy the homework. Don't make it obvious." I felt I wanted to redo a 2021 study. I like the textures of the old one, but the new one has more control in terms of placement of the colors, which is what I was aiming to improve, and form in general. I used my own brushes for both of them. About an hour and a half study. Oh, look at that. Yeah, the 2026 one is like a lot more vibrant.
Nice.
So that's her reference there on the left-hand side. And that is her doing its interpretation. These studies are pretty freaking cool. Retro Wolf again got a superhero. It's a fan art of my friend's superhero OC Flamestar.
Check that out.
Okay, I guess this was the older one. This is the newer one. Oh, look.
No, I think that's the older one. That's the newer one.
Wait, what are you talking about? This has to be
Which
the
one's the
new
new
one.
one?
This has to be.
Ah,
Versus this?
I can't tell.
No, look at the effects.
Oh, okay.
And the body proportions.
I see.
Yeah, let's see. 2026 versus 2019.
Oh, okay. Nice.
And the last one here, which is Breed. Just square brushing around. Well, this square brush look kind of dope. That's pretty fire. Yo.
That's right.
Here you go, yo. That was from our Discord, which we still have because they stopped the Discord ID apocalypse.
That's right, for now.
For now. Until, like,
fine.
Discord and the government decides that they want to monitor the heck out of us.
See, I don't know why it's not there. So artists trying to live their dreams.
Right. I don't know if I have anything new to show y'all. I don't think so. I mean, you probably seen I had this that I was working on. I was trying to do Grace and Leon. Messing around. Did not finish that. I had this is a spoiler, so I'm not going to explain it, but it's more Resident Evil 9 art. And then I had this Venom that I haven't finished yet.
That's crazy.
Venom.
I got a lot of likes on the Twitters.
Yeah, I don't even know why. I was just like, I hardly finished it.
What do you think, Chad? You like this? You like this, Chad? Should show him delete it?
I'm gonna delete it right out of the stream.
That's right. If no one in the chat says they like it, he's gonna delete it.
Bree. Oh, hold on. Bree said, I also recently got hired to do character design for an indie game. I think it's a pretty freaking cool. Yo, that's dope.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's dope. See, this is what I also have to apply myself. I saw, because I am trying to switch off jobs. I saw an illustration job one time. They said the starting was like 170K. I'm like, what are y'all drawing?
Yo,
like what are you drawing? Probably stuff I wouldn't even like. But I did take account to start updating my ArtStation. Hey Bree, well we could talk about it after Bree. Did you get it by showing them your ArtStation, or you just showed them like your IG or something? But yeah, congrats, and that's pretty dope.
Dope. Brina says that Venom is stupid.
I'm assuming stupid is in a
stupid French
positive context. So no, I will finish it. This is actually, so I'm doing a commission for this dude. This is not the commission, but he was like, "Hey, yo, like, you ever thought of like drawing Venom?" I was like, "Yeah," and he was like, "Yo, you should draw Venom like in like mid dive, like Marvel Rivals, like Venom kind of like just dives at you like that." And I was like, "That would be interesting." So I kind of like made the pose up from scratch and based off of like knowledge of like years of knowing about like, I don't know, Jim Lee coming at your poses or something, and then that's what I came up with. He's not gonna be gray like that. That color is it's just a placeholder, so he's not gonna be gray. But yeah, I'll finish it eventually.
Like, I want to drop the trailer. I have 2 trailers.
Mm-hmm.
One of them like have an old voiceover from someone I got from Fiverr.
Mm-hmm.
They no longer exist, by the way. So, but so it's like, if I would have voiceover again for Red, I'd have to have a new voiceover person do it.
Okay, yeah, right.
But I still like it,
right?
So I don't really have to like start over again. The person I like it, it's embedded in the thing. So, and the song I bought outright. It's not like on YouTube or anything, but I bought it like a while back. So I don't know if the copyright strike or anything like that's going on. I'm just gonna assume that it's okay. I don't know, like, but it's just a trailer for the comic Red Cyberpunk Fairy Tale.
Right.
It's I drew it on Procreate. Like how people do comic book trailers, but it has like some limited animation. I don't know if you want. You want to play it now? It's crazy, but like you play it one of these days.
Probably should like actually put it in a title or something, and then
Yeah,
play it.
probably do that.
Yeah, maybe next week if you want. Wait, what? Kyle is playing Crimson Desert. I didn't realize it was out. Interesting. Some video game that is probably eating up the charts. Maybe. I'm gonna check in a second. Bree sent us the. Can I play this, Bree? This are you allowed to say here's the game concept? I guess it's the game she's working on. I don't know if I'm allowed to play it. That's why I'm asking. I gotta draw some new red art. I haven't drawn her in a while. She's saying the person no longer exists. Fiverr still exists.
Fiverr still exists. The person who did the voiceover,
right.
Delete the account.
Skullgrin says that Venom looks cool. Thank you. Yeah, it like blew up on Twitter. I was just like, I don't know, maybe the right person like kind of like shared it or something. So yeah, it's public. Okay, hold on. Hang on. Hey, wait, why is it not?
Wait. I could do maybe I show a preview on. You want to see a clip of it? Like maybe I put a clip.
Okie doke. Oh wait, I'm gonna have to turn my messages back on.
Oh, no. I'll just leave it.
All right. Hold on. Wait, how do I? All right, so I guess this is the game that. Wait, hold on. Let me take this part off. Where? Yeah. Are any of these your designs yet, or I guess I was just asking.
I'm building a multiplayer skating game in Godot where one hit ends the fight. But can Godot actually handle fast-paced multiplayer action? And would a game like this even be fun? So I think a game like this can work when the combat is all about movement and positioning. In this game, every character is a roller skater.
One hit. What was that game that was like you could end it in one hit? I don't even remember. It was like a samurai kind of game. Oh man. Man, I forget. I don't know. I'll probably remember it like said it's just a vlog video.
Skating allows you to keep momentum and learn to skillfully, but you always have this one chance there in that game because positioning is so important, and also fan of funk music and disco, and always love the colorful psychedelic world superstar musicians out in space competing for galactic audience.
Bree, this is not your stuff, is it? Or I'm assuming he has multiple artists. So no, I'm only designing one character right now. He's aiming to have it as a wish list in April. Okay, got you. My man is pimping. Look at him.
Yo, peep that. Concept art.
Oh, sorry. I didn't even. I'm so silly, y'all. The name of this actual artist is down there. I cannot pronounce that last name. I'm not gonna butcher it. I'm not gonna butcher Curvin's name.
Big Curve.
Yeah, Big Curve. Like I'm not gonna butcher.
Audience. One hit can change their whole career. And of course, this game is influenced by Jet Set Radio. That game showed us how fun and stylish skating can be in the video game.
Jet Set Radio has like a big fan base.
Yeah, no, it's huge. I mean, those games are came at the right time.
Yeah.
Generational like music. I don't know. They're probably reboot it.
I think they're doing something similar to it, or I can't remember. But I'm
It could be big. They gotta make they're probably gonna make everything. They're gonna make movies of everything. You could be just every why. I don't know.
Oh my goodness. Can you imagine? All right, guys. Before I run up out of here, I did want to share this funny bit of information. We were talking about fandoms, and this I just take lightheartedly because it's so silly. So this person here, James. By the way, I have to say it just because, like, who screen names you see on here, don't go after them. There's nothing to go after them for. It's just kind of funny. But I'm just gonna state that for the obvious because I don't like anybody getting arrested. This tweet states another victim of Resident Evil fans that don't play the game. So apparently on the internet right now, there has been, well, at least from what I've seen, 3 people, but people are saying there's more, of people that are commenting about what they want in Resident Evil and changes they want to make to Resident Evil. Kind of sounds like the Kei Urana situation. But the funny part is they talk about the OG games but have never actually played the games. This is kind of weird. I've seen this actually in comic book Twitter sometimes too, where they like talk about like, oh, I don't got time to read the comic books, I'm gonna just bootleg them. I'm like, okay, so this person here says, nah, 3, when they say 3, they're talking about Resident Evil 3. So there was Resident Evil 3 remake, and then OG Resident Evil 3. People really didn't like Resident Evil 3 remake because they kind of skimped it like a lot. That's from what I've heard. So because of that, I didn't buy it. Because I'm like, I don't want to see a bastardized Resident Evil 3, right? They say, nah, 3 OG is legit boring. I was so relieved I didn't have to return to RPD in the remake. RPD, meaning Raccoon Police Department. Raccoon City Police Department. This person, James, says, you still go back to RPD just as Carlos. Maybe you missed it when your favorite streamer played it. I don't know. They respond, oh, I didn't get the Carlos DLC. Now, I don't expect everybody to know about this, but I'm going to tell you why this statement is so ridiculously hilarious. Carlos, who was a character in Resident Evil 3, doesn't have a DLC. You use Carlos in the main game of Resident Evil 3. So indicating when this person said, I'm so glad I didn't have to return to RPD in the remake. You never played it. Because if you played it, you would have known that Carlos was baked into the game. So I don't know why people are talking about like they're just lying, like straight up lying. It's kind of funny. Like, I'm like, what is this? And then this person, I don't know. This person comes out here and says, if you got to play the DLC to be for the game to be considered as good as a whole, maybe it's not a good game. Now, this person ended up getting 19 responses, one of which was mine, and 1 like. And I basically just said, there was no DLC. Therefore, it proves the person saying that they never played the Carlos DLC, never played the game at all. Using Carlos was part of the main game. Fraudulent activity. No, I don't understand what this is. Why are we commenting on things we don't... Like, imagine me just coming in... Imagine me coming into about what I hate and dislike about something, but I never played it. Which, by the way, you can do. Like, I've commented on stuff I haven't played before.
Sure.
But imagine pretending that you played it. That's the part. Like, imagine me saying, like, yo, when I played Concord, it was mad boring. I was like, and then you'd be like, Sean, you never played Concord. No, yeah, I played it. I'm like, all right, so what's the name of Amari's move? Oh, the thing. And I'm like, why would I lie? But I don't. It's so weird. So apparently, like, this is a thing on Twitter now. Like, I just think it's kind of hilarious. So from the sound of it, the person is LARPing. Yeah, I don't know if it's just rage bait. Like, it might be just rage bait. Like, I don't know. This is lighthearted news. Like, I don't really care about this. Like, I just thought it was. I just thought it was funny. Like, so pretending to like something. Like, I don't know. I don't get it. It's bugged out. There's a third person I saw, and they were like talking about like, oh, I don't have to buy Resident Evil to like it, and they got like a picture of Jill and as their profile pic and a banner of Resident Evil. I'm like, what is happening right now? Like, what?
It's crazy.
Like someone please explain this behavior to me. Like
Oh man, it's so stupid.
The internet's like so. These are the kinds of people that Kei Urana got to deal with. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Listen, man.
The only thing I'm gonna do is like, you want to see a preview of the trailer? I'll send it to you.
Okay. Let me turn on my thing then.
Oh, it doesn't work. Oh, I forgot. You have an issue. That's what it is.
Yeah, because the other stuff kept coming through like it wouldn't stop, and I'm just like, let me just cut it off, bro. Like, but
what would be the best way?
I don't know. It's like I just got to keep turning it on and turning it off and turning it on again or something. Like, it's so weird. Like, I don't get it.
It's fine.
Hold on, let me see.
I'll see you in 13 seconds. It's only a minute, actually.
Messages. All right, let me turn it back on. All right, it's back on.
Like I said, you on Twitter too, I guess.
Yeah, if you could look at all this crap in here. Like, I don't.
Sean's having an issue. He had to upgrade to the iPhone. Okay, so now all his mess is intertwined together, and it's getting all this.
Yeah, I'm getting all my messages in one, and there's nothing to hide except like I don't feel like doxing other people's phone numbers. That's the problem. I'm just like, what if? Okay,
it's cool. It's cool. Let's try it here. I'll just try.
I got it. Let me just.
No, if you want to do it this way, I'll get it this way. Do you think it's gonna be weird?
Hold on.
My name is Red.
Oh, it's not playing. It's not playing.
No, I know because I can't get it to enlarge.
Don't worry. I got it. I'm gonna send you on Twitter.
Okay.
Just go back to the internet or something.
Yeah, let me.
This is kind of an impromptu thing right now, so just bear with me. Somehow this here it is. Okay.
Wait, hold on. Was my joint still getting messages when I turned iMessage off? Hey,
yeah,
yo.
Doesn't seem to care about anything. All right, anyway.
I freaking hate iPhones, man. I freaking hate iPhones, man. Like, what is the point? I fixed my Android. I'm about to switch back, bro. Like,
I sent you a message.
All right.
It's like the 13-second preview of it.
And people have to be like, Sean, don't say you hate iPhones. I hate them. I like the iPad, though.
My name.
Oh, okay, here we go. Here we go.
Just showing your messages from the other thing.
Wait, why is it not on? Okay.
Oh, there you go. It's not too bad.
My name is Red. I'm a bodyguard for the Canis Corporation. 2 weeks ago, a terrorist organization unleashed a bioweapon.
There you go. That was it, right?
That was it.
All right, cool.
I wanted to say Android is the way.
Bro, like, I don't understand. Like, there's supposed to be a setting to stop the forcing of my phone messages ended up on my iPad.
So anyway, that's a clip of the trailer.
Right.
You know, if I drop it on Twitter, give it a like. Bring it, put ... I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I'll play it again.
My name is Red. I'm a bodyguard for the Canis Corporation. 2 weeks ago, a terrorist organization unleashed a bioweapon.
Brina says, I really hope no one claims this is AI. Oh, man. Okay.
This is this thing that sucks now, because when I made this, you know what I should do? Oh my God. I don't know. I should drop it on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
Have the parentheses, no AI. I have to now like say no AI. It's like, oh my God. It's like, Animation's dead if we have to say this shit, bro. Oh, sorry. This stuff. Stuff. This is why I was like annoyed about putting. I'm proud of the trailer.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you could tell like a lot of work went into it, even though it ain't no studio, whatever, mirror, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But it is come from the heart and soul of one man, me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But now they got these nibbers, this crumbs, and now they like, doing their almost studio quality, but slightly janky work. And now they're gonna say everything's AI, bro. But it's like, what do you want me to do? Like, I did it. I got put out. I've been sitting on it, and I gotta put it out.
There's like
on Twitter, I'm gonna say no AI, and then we'll do a YouTube stream,
right,
where I will show the trailer again, and then have the artwork associated with it, something like that. Maybe wouldn't that be nice? Like an expansion pack, unfolding of what this is,
right?
All the annoying drawings and doodads. I believe they're still saved in my Procreate. I don't know if I have time lapse for everything, but I got like the layers. I give you layers.
I can't believe you did this AI.
Back then, I don't know. AI was just like doing like Will Smith eating like cereal or something, like whatever. Now it's like crazy, and I think I'd be like, "Yo, bro." I wouldn't even know. Like, how you. Brina says, I can see it now because of the symmetry.
Yo, man, people...
I can see it now because of the symmetry. I don't know. Like, AI don't got symmetry sometimes. I saw the symmetry and got pissed off because I saw the future.
So out here, this is my art station, and like on here, they literally have an option every time you upload a piece of art to put the hashtag, like instantly just click no AI, and I'm like, oh my gosh.
But it's corny though. It's like,
I think I put no AI on one of these, and now I feel like taking it off. But like maybe I'll leave it. Which one was it? Was it you? I can't tell.
It's so obvious. It's AI. Like whatever.
Oh, I think it was Kira. Maybe I had no AI on this. And I'm just like, why do I even have to put that, bro? Like, what are we talking about right now?
Now it's just like not even about story. It's not about being impressed. It's about like proving you're not a computer. It's like it looks like AI, but it's not. Versus the guy who did AI, and I'm like, so you're gonna get accused of doing something you didn't do, or you're gonna do something, work less, and then get yelled at. Like, it's like, this is like the level of art that's going on in America right now. Power 100 says, but Dan, they were happy of the exercising happy squatter memes years ago.
Wait, what meme is that? I'll have to check that out.
Brina says, I hate this friggin' timeline.
Oh, this timeline is trash. Like,
oh yeah,
pure trash.
Really? Is a trailer like that crazy that it's AI? I don't think so. Like, I like it, but maybe it is. That's a compliment.
I mean, I would like to think that my art is not good enough to be AI. Like, you know,
have you seen AI, bro? They get the psyop anime. That guy's like giving you a
that's some, like
some dude really couldn't like use the symmetry feature on Procreate and then animate a mouth flapping with like a background that you would draw that's static. Like, that's AI now. I mean, it wasn't easy, but it's like, it's not breaking the brain like AI. The AI is like doing zoom ins and giving you a face that's approved by like Studio Gonzo or something. Like, he's just like,
yeah.
Now it's like anybody who could draw is accused of AI. That's what it is, bro. That's where we're at.
Yeah,
that's
AI
crazy.
hunters are like, yo, I seen that part. I think it's AI.
Dude, is it really that bad, Brina? Is it really?
Listen, it don't matter because you're gonna put it out anyway. You know what I'm saying?
I have to, right? Like, whatever. I don't care.
But just deal with it when it comes, you know.
when it comes, you make it like it's eventuality, like it's coming.
No, I didn't mean like that. My bad. I just like if it comes. That's meant to.
Power 100 says Harry Squatter was a bunch of AI Harry Potter bodybuilder meme videos. I don't know. That's weird.
How people using AI for? I don't know what people using AI for nowadays. They're using AI for like, I don't know, the new TikTok meme is like the pigeon doctor.
Bria says you got to post it anyway.
Yeah.
But what does that mean? Like, I don't even know what that means. Nobody can do anything unless it's AI. So people just assume things are AI.
Yeah, I posted whatever. So we got to the point, like, we're already cooked. Somebody accused Archer of being AI. We're done. Good night. Good night, everybody. We'll see you next week, okay? Like, they use Art Germ.
It's true. They did it.
Art Jizerm right now. Art Stanley, bro. They accused that man. We're done. And I knew the day was going to come, bro. I knew the day that it was going to come to him specifically. We seen that man draw before AI art was even a thing.
It's like, what? What does that mean? Like, because he got some new people who were born yesterday.
Nobody remembers. If not, anybody unfamiliar with Art Germ, I'm gonna take you back, okay?
And that's like that. What I showed was like limited animation. I got one that's more animated than that. Like, I was trying to like draw my own anime, and it's like, anime from.
Oh, is he not on here?
And now they're gonna be like, you definitely. I'm like, give up.
I guess he's not on here. But
what's that?
No, he's not on here. I thought he was.
Who's he?
Archer.
It is what it is, but you like it, right? You like the clip, right?
Oh, the clip's fire. Clip is fire, sir.
Yeah. Let's not think about the negative. Let's think about the positive.
Here we go. Yeah,
Archerm is the AI glitch. Oh no, Archerm is the AI.
Yeah, they thought he was AI, bro. And I'm like, yo, he been painting like this.
Stole all his work. Yeah, they trained it on him, so now they just prompted it's his stuff. Like, ridiculous. It's getting real weird. Like, they got people out here who like they have Archerm. They got like what's his name? Hung Tae Kim. He now uses AI because they're like, screw it, they're gonna kill me anyway. I'll use it.
Well, I mean, he says he's AI, like he's using AI with his joints, so he discloses it.
That guy H Mason still making Ben 10 fan videos with the AI for transition and movement. At that point, he's just making anime. Like, if it got to that point where like you using it for that, just make a 30-minute cartoon with script.
First of all, my man Stanley right now. This is marker, bro.
That's crazy.
This is pen and marker right now. I don't want to hear nobody come for Art Germ's neck ever again. Like, ever. Ever in their life. Stop playing with this man, bro.
Venus says, it's the symmetry and the camera movement. It's so corny. You gotta fight TS.
And he's all marker. Yo.
Camera movement. It was just a zoom in.
Did we think of anything AI? No, listen. Let's not speak that kind
JKK where they're going like this. Whoa. You see like one dude says, I drew that. Then that's AI, bro. Like,
they try to accuse one of the last 2 episodes that I was telling y'all about of JJK AI, and people was like, it's not actually. And I'm just like, yo, bro,
You know why? Because people, I don't know. Maybe some people don't do things to completion anymore. Like they toil. They're like, I just do pencil sketch or pencil test. That's as far as it goes. And it's like a cool pencil test.
Right.
But it's like, you're going to color the frames yourself. You're going to draw the thing yourself. You're going to get a voiceover person. It's like, maybe people are like, no, I don't do that unless I got hired by some animation studio. I won't take it that far.
Right.
But people do take things far. They put it on YouTube and stuff, but I don't know. Whatever. It's just a time. It's just AI. Anyway, this is cool. So this is marker, right? So now he's
I just scrolled past like 20 marker pieces, bro.
It's crazy, bro. Look at this.
My son is just out here just flexing.
Brina says that's what I'm saying though. It's just to zoom in and just symmetry, but that's enough. That's enough, bro. Damn, bro. You know what? You go you just go on LumaFusion, it's a preset. You just press zoom in and the camera zoom in. You finish the whole thing and then you press the button that says zoom in and then save it.
Right.
Just like what? It
absolute
moved.
Batman.
Look at that. It's crazy.
Man, we going ham. But anyway, man. Look.
Bro, they accusing fan art from 2015 AI last year back in 2024.
B said, hi there, Velma. Oh yeah, he was oh no. He was doing this thing. What was it? Man, there you go.
Well, I guess it's like no one's impressed by animated homemade animation. Then what's the next level? Like you'd have to make your own animated series, then you be the man to impress people.
No more, bro. Like they figured out how to do the AI time lapse. Remember we did the stream on that. They figured out the AI time lapse, bro.
Damn.
I was like, yo, shoot me.
This kind of would be a happy stream, and now it's turned very dark. Like like a little piece, and I'm like, oh damn, no, that looks nice. Good
it was so fire that like now it's like it don't matter. It don't matter. We go.
Hey, that's good, right? I was hoping like I thought you guys would say piece. I'd be like, you'd be like, nah, it's like, oh, bro, this is. So what's the solution? Make it look worse? Like
no,
draw jank.
Absolutely not. That is definitely
Maybe
not.
I'll draw jank. Maybe I'll draw Beanhead.
Some Beanhead.
Why would AI copy that? Why would AI copy the Beanhead?
Yeah, nobody's
Thundercats Warsaw. Maybe that's one thing.
Ugh. Nobody wants to see that.
That's when you know I'm real.
Nobody wants to see that.
Damn, that nigga. Heart church. He's showing Velma looking good. Velma got me crazy. Hold on.
Oh man, you can let it slip. It's late in the stream.
It's late. You got me stressed. No, I'm just kidding. It's just like I just saw the future of humanity and got like what the hell's going on, bro. Rita says, I'm sorry, Dad. It's just like the solution was tell me and then
eat a Frank. Eat a Frank.
Eat a Frank.
Yo, I don't like AI police, bro. I really don't actually. Like I get it, but like, and sometimes they legitimately call people, but sometimes they be going like mad ham, son. Like,
it's a curse, though. I think God punished me, bro, for not putting out earlier. It's just like now AI is just like they can sign up anime ruined everything. Like he's like, oh yeah, he's some studio cartoon.
Oh, look at that Sue Storm.
You know why? Because America don't go do pain. So it's like kind of weird to see something like you really did that. That's pain. I gotta believe you use AI because it exists and no one would do that. I'm like, I did it.
Wait, who's that with magic? Who's this? Is that Catwoman?
That's Catwoman and magic.
Yeah.
This guy Germ is the man. Our Germ didn't do interior though. Like
they just calling for covers. But like, listen, man, don't call me unless you want a cover. And I guarantee you his cover price is intense. Wonder how much he charged. $3K?
Rena says, I'm sorry, Dan. Just heard the little gremlins when the animation started. That's ridiculous. That's funny. Oh man, look at this. Yeah, Blink. Is that that's Rachel Summers?
Wait, what? Vintage design of Jean Grey. When did she look like this? I don't remember this.
I thought it was like her daughter or something. Maybe it's Jean Grey in one of these storylines.
Supergirl. Oh, look at Jeff. I jokingly thought about like it'd be funny like along with like Venom diving. I put like right over here. I just put like Venomized Jeff. But I'm like, maybe not. Yeah, man, I don't know, but I do have to get up out of here, y'all.
Yeah, but guys, it's been real. Hit a like if you haven't. Yeah. Check us out on the Discord. Drop your art on the Discord.
Yes.
The link is in the description. Okay. Hit us up on the socials. All right. Check out, follow us on X.
Yep.
We need the subscribers.
Need the subs.
You know, the follows, I should say. And subscribe to the channel. Look, if you're watching and you haven't subscribed to the channel, we have a lot of fun here, you know. We support the arts, you know, we comment on the pop culture. And put a like on it and subscribe, hit the bell. Brina says, check out Clip Studio Paint's latest contest. We'll do that.
I didn't know they had a, hold on. Hang on. They have a contest? Hold on, before I get off, let's see this. I mean, I can't paint for crap, so I'm not gonna bother. Okay, maybe I can paint a face. Studio paint. But I'm not finna go embarrass myself. Clip.
I think I know what Brina's saying. It's the symmetry, so they think like you can't draw symmetry, but it's a symmetry tool. Or it's symmetrical because you could draw it symmetrical. Like, I don't know. Whatever. You're working on the computer. Like, why would you not move things around?
Right.
Sean's like, nah, don't try to think about it.
No, I wouldn't.
Try to get
There's too many bad things going on in the world, bro. Like,
mind the man.
I got so like my next adventure I gotta think about is I just want to find out the exact brushes that the most successful mangaka are using in Clip Studio. Once that's not the screen tone, but I mean for the line art. Once I find that out, I guess I'll have to look that up on YouTube. I don't see the contest here. Oh. 47th International Illustration Contest giveaway 2 days ago. 3 randomly chosen winners who follow this account and repost and RP this post by the 20th will receive a Clip Studio Paint Pro activation dual device plan. Wait, all I gotta do is repost it?
Well, Brina says she was referring to the drawing that the commissioned for the contest or something, or the one that won the contest or something. It's AI. They got finessed for the 3rd time. So they're saying like, are you saying like an AI person entered the contest and won? Or is this AI? The drawing. Maybe she'll tell us. Interesting.
This artwork was painted for us in 2023 in close collaboration with Selenata Art. Generative AI was not used for this artwork. We apologize for the confusion caused by our edits. Oh, I guess they changed it.
The drawing on the screen right now. Oh, okay, that one.
So this is...
It's so weird because how could you even tell? Like, it looks like something be on Pixiv or some of these things.
Wait.
But maybe not. Maybe it's too clean.
Why are you using an AI created image to promote your drawing software? Y'all, this artwork is created by an amazing artist and not AI. Oh boy. I feel so bad for this artist that seems got wrecked by AI using her style. Oh my god! Wait, what's happening? Oh, this is breaking my brain. Like this is a whole lot. This is a whole other stream. This is a whole other stream. I'll have to read this whole thread and
Yeah, it's a
like
good topic. Maybe we'll figure it out.
yeah. Maybe next week we'll tackle this, possibly
All
on
right.
Tuesday. Let me bookmark this. If I repost this, can I still win? Not how I was imagine like streaming about them and then like answering the contest.
Yeah, they were like, yeah, thanks, buddy. You're really gonna win after you discredited my whole contest.
But they're saying it's not AI, but it is? I'm so confused.
Anyway, we'll figure it out.
Yeah. Anyway, y'all. Until next time, y'all have a good weekend. And we'll catch you later.